Oh no, can you guys hear me now? Sorry. Sorry, I was talking to you guys the whole time. My mic was muted. Sorry about that. We ran into that problem the other day too. Anyways, here's the deal. I was telling you guys. Earlier. Obviously, you couldn't hear me because the mic was muted. And the reason I muted that was because my headset is not working. So I have to use my laptop mic. So let me know if you guys can hear that okay. Can you hear me now? Okay, yeah. Sorry, and the quality's not going to be that great for the stream. I'll edit that out. So we'll just go ahead and start the live stream over. When I do the replay, I'll just edit it out. We'll start it over now. So let's start. Welcome to the live stream, guys. Lord Skunk here. It is Sunday. Sunday fun day. Hope everybody is having a great. Hope everybody had a great weekend. We're going to finish up the weekend here talking a little bit about Yoda. So we're going to go over the Yoda event. And just to be clear, I'll get more into it in just a minute. But just to be clear with the Yoda event, it is not just get 5 7-star Jedi, stick them in, and you're going to get Yoda. Okay, that's not the case. So if you haven't gotten Yoda yet, well, if you have gotten Yoda, you know that's not the case. But if you haven't gotten Yoda yet, then we're going to talk about how to build that team comp to be able to get it. I was very frustrated. I haven't cussed at a game so much and as far back as I could possibly remember than I did the other night trying to get Yoda. I got my 7-star, my 5 7-star Jedis now. I was ready to go. I spent a bunch of my credits that I was saving up for other characters and some of my materials to get some Jedis to level 70, which as you can see here, we got Qui-Gon Jinn, Lumi, JC, Ben, and Kit Fisto. So, let me pull that account up. There we go. Okay, so Qui-Gon Jinn, Lumi, JC, Kit Fisto, and Obi-Wan, Old Ben. Okay, keep in mind too, guys, just so you know, I'm trying a new way to stream. So I'm going to see if this gives us a little bit better frames per second, a little bit better quality. So we'll see how we do. Let's see what we got. How this pans out. If this will work as a stream, I'll go this route. I'm just trying like the demo or the trial of this thing. It's XSplit, so we'll try it and see what we think. Again, my mic. I apologize for that. My headset is not working. I got a mic that I ordered that should be here on Monday. So I would rather use that anyways. I don't have the headset. I can just have a mic in front of me. So I'm going to try that. So hopefully we'll have that on Monday and we can try that out for Monday's stream. But for today, I do want to go over Yoda just to recap because I did all this. Probably did about 10 minutes of a live stream without sound again. But I did just end at rank 1 in Arena on my main account, so that was good. So I did get in time to do that. Now time has changed for me. So we have, what is this? This is spring, so we sprang forward an hour. So now my time payout or whatever for Arena is an hour later, which is great for me. I like that. It's much better to have that a little bit later. Plus, I can try to get my live stream set up about that time, so we can get the payout in for some of the live streams. Now for my Droid account, I ended up 17th. Yeah, I ended up 17th. So that you know, if you've been watching the streams, that has been my goal since creating the account. Is I want to finish in the top 20 with a primarily free-to-play account. Primarily free-to-play. So so we accomplished that today. So both my goals were accomplished today in Arena. Number 1 on my main account, top 20 on my second account, which worked out great. I don't have my headset, so I can't turn my mic on and off. So I do you do an e-cigarette, a vape cigarette or whatever, so you are going to hear that. Usually I turn the mic off when I do that. But you are going to hear that, so that's what that is. And that is nicotine, not anything else, so don't get that twisted or confused. Let's see. Yoda, we're going to go over that, so that's going to be important. Anything else I want to go over? I'm trying to think the last couple of days what we talked about. Or what I wanted to talk about. Let me just look at the chat. Juan, I did go over what you said in chat, so I'll recap that. Obviously, my mic was off, so nobody heard it. But basically, what Juan said is he said, hey, he made it to the stream with some big news. Basically, what Juan did the other day was he started a second account, and he was deciding if he should invest in the Qui-Gon Jinn pack and some of the stuff. And I just said, yeah. I said, if that's what you want to do, that's not a bad way to go. He ended up opting to try one more time, make a third account, and check out the server, what kind of server luck he got when he got onto that account. So he did. He found out he was the 700th person on the account. He decided to make that his second account, I guess, and forego his previous second account. And he ended up investing in that account. So now, 2 or 3 days in, he's level, mid-30s. and he's rocking on his server. So that's great, man. Congratulations. That's awesome that you did that. That's fun, man. That's fun. You got real lucky to get on those accounts. So you'll do good. You'll do good on that account. You being that far ahead, and with the amount of knowledge that we have, collectively on these streams that we have, you're going to crush everybody. You don't have to spend that much money at all to do it. So, but I would recommend the Droid Pack this time to you, just so you know. Let's see. Anything else that's going on in chat? Oh, just so you guys know, if you're watching this from the official forums, just make sure that you switch over to the main page, and you can get the live chat right here. You can participate in that. So we usually have some good discussion going on in there. So definitely do that. I'm just going to update here. My keyboard messed up too. My keyboard and my headset both messed up, so I got to use a temporary keyboard, which is annoying. I don't like it, and I got to wait to get that microphone, which I think the microphone will be better. I don't want to have a headset on, anyways. I think I like that better, because I don't have the music on or anything, or I don't, you know what I mean. I don't hear anything in the game, so there's no reason to have a headset on. Okay. Anything else that I wanted to do before we get into Yoda? I don't think so. I think we're good. Let's get into Yoda. Okay, guys, so let's talk about Yoda and how I don't think I've ever cussed or got so mad at a game before in my life. I was so angry the other night trying to do the Yoda event. Okay, so I got my seven star Jedi. I got 5 of them. I promoted some. I took some resources away from other characters that I was planning on focusing on, and put those towards my Jedi. And I said, okay, I'm good to go now. Let's do this thing. And that's not the case. You can't just put any 5 Jedi in to beat Yoda. You can't do it. And plus, you can't just do any of the Yoda matches. I mean, maybe you could number-wise. I mean, the number would be like hitting the lotto if you got him, but there's some ways that you need to do it. So the first thing that I want you guys to know is that you do have to get 5 7-star Jedi. So that's the first thing. Yes, that is true, but let's make sure we get the 5 right 7-star Jedis. And now, is this the end-all, be-all list? Is this the only team that you could beat Yoda with? No, absolutely not. But this is going to be your best bet. So if you haven't done it yet, or you haven't got Yoda, or you're thinking about getting Yoda, or you're going to try to get Yoda, let's get him in the right way with the right characters. It's going to give you the best chance, so you're not sitting there cussing and screaming at your phone or your device, and then eventually throwing it up against the wall and breaking your $700 or $800 device. So let's try to avoid that pitfall. Because it is very, very, very frustrating. It's already frustrating enough that you have to get him set up with the right combination of Jedi that are assisting Yoda. So we'll go over that in just a minute. But the very first thing is, I'm going to show you the team that I have researched this thing. And there's not a lot out there on the internet, okay? Not a lot even on the forums. There's not a lot on YouTube. There's not a lot of stuff out there to really give us kind of a game plan. Either A, not enough people are doing it, or B, people don't want you to know. Which makes sense, because you could be on their server or whatever. So that's where I want to touch on today. Don't waste and invest and do a bunch of stuff in the wrong people. Let's make sure it's the right people. So here's what I found that seems to be the team that works. Okay. So and I'll try to put those down in the comments here once the video's over. So for the replay and stuff. But number one is, I think you can get away with Luminar as lead. I like using Luminar was the lead in the team that I tried. I really like that. She dodged a lot. There's a lot. I survived a lot farther than I probably should have, just because they dodged. Now, the other option is Barris as lead, which I don't have at 7-star yet. I can promote her to 6, but I wouldn't quite have her to 7. I don't think I'll have her 7 stars before the end of this event. But I think Barris could also be a hero. Now, I've seen videos on there, a couple videos. If you search, we'll look him up in a minute. He's in my gaming group that I'm in. But we'll look at his video. He does have a video of him completing it, and he completed it with a freaking sliver of life. I mean, he had one character left with one more hit. His last guy would have been dead. He's just luckily that he, got to hit Yoda, got that last hit off first to kill Yoda, or he would not have got it. So, and who knows how many tries he tried to do before that. But I think Barris can either be lead, but I think she has to be on your team. So I think that's what's stopping me. That's what's holding me back right now, is that I don't have Barris. Just that extra little heal that she can do and stuff will be nice. So my team is going to either be Luminara lead or Barris lead. I think one of those two is required, I think, for 7-star Yoda, if you really want a chance to do it without, like I said, 8 million tries. Because some people, maybe they just got a lot of time and they want to sit there and do it over and over again. But first off, you have to get him set up right, so you're going to have to do a lot of retreats ahead of time, which we'll get into in a second. So I think Luminara or Barris have to be your lead, okay? Either way, you can try it both ways. I've seen it done with Barris's lead, but I've also tried it with Luminara's lead, and I do resist or whatever, dodge or evade, whatever, a lot of attacks. So I can try it both ways, but I think I have to have Barris for that extra heal. You just need a little bit extra heal to make it through some of the fights, and we'll do a fight too here in a minute. Qui-Gon Jinn, I think you have to have him just for the damage. So I think Luminara, Barris are required. JC is your other heal, your third heal. You got to have that extra heal. He heals fast too. You know, his turn down or his cooldown is quick. So I think you need JC, Barris, Luminara, Qui-Gon Jinn, and I think you can do it with Kit Fisto. Now here's where it opens up. Here's where you get your options. I think you can do it with Kit. I think you could probably do it with Mace Windu. And you could probably do it with Alia Secura. Just got to be careful, though, because you don't want anybody that gives him buffs. So here's the characters that's out. I've already tried it with Obi-Wan. I've wasted a bunch of resources on Obi-Wan to get him to 70 to be able to do this. And here's what happens with Obi-Wan. Every time he uses his basic attack, deal physical damage to target and gain evasion up for 2 turns. So what happens is every time he does that basic attack and he gains evasion up, Yoda's going to steal that buff and then give it to the rest of the team. Not only does Yoda get it, but he gives it to the rest of his team. Very frustrating, very annoying. So Old Ben is not a good choice, I don't think, for the Yoda event. Okay, you don't want anybody that gives buffs. Qui-Gon Jinn, you do not want to use Humbling Blow and have him proc that offense up for 2 turns, because Yoda's just going to steal it and give it to the rest of his team. So anything like that you don't want to do. Lumi can do it too. Lumi has a chance, to put buffs on too. You got to be careful. When Old Ben dies, okay, if Old Ben dies, before the other characters, he gives everybody a buff. Yoda's going to steal that buff and give it to the other, him himself and the other team. It's very frustrating, very annoying to have Old Ben in there, okay, and do that because he's going to steal all those buffs. And Old Ben's, this power right here is worthless. This mind tricks thing, I've never gotten it to go off on Yoda or his teammates. They all resist. And if Yoda resists, it makes him even more powerful. Okay? The other thing that I want to talk about, not only do you need to have the right characters, so again, characters that you want to go for, these are the ones, okay? Qui-Gon Jinn, Luminara, Jedi Counselor, Barris, okay? Kit Fisto could go in there. Alia could go in there. If you're not pay to play, you don't have access to those characters, you could probably get away with Mace, maybe Eth Koth, maybe Imagundi, maybe those. But Imagundi, you got to be careful. He gives a buff. Eth Koth, I don't know a lot about him. So I'm just telling you, from my point of view, you got to have Qui-Gon, you got to have Lumi, you got to have JC, you got to have Barris. I think if you want to be able to do this thing without going crazy, all right? Can you get it done maybe a different way? Absolutely. I'm sure you probably could. But again, it's like winning the lotto, and your patience, you better be real patient. You better basically be a monk, okay? The other thing that we need to talk about is very important, guys. It's very important. If you don't have your powers trained up, your basic power for sure, you're not going to do very good in the Yoda event, okay? If you're having trouble with Yoda event, and you're struggling, you're going to, it's probably because you don't have the right, enough ability mats into your powers. So you need to make sure you check that. I know that's a big thing for me. I went back and tried to up my ability, my basics a little bit. Now, obviously, these are like Arena Galactic War characters primarily that I use them for. So, their basics weren't as big of a deal. Like their heals and some of their bigger powers are more important. So I put the effort into that. The other thing that I really recommend is make sure the leader abilities, whether you use Luminara or you use Barris, make sure that those are maxed out. Okay, you can see I still need a little bit more to max out Barris. So if I decide to use her as lead. But see, Barris only has a level 3 basic. Okay? And that, I need to up that. Look at that. Plus 15% chance to heal. That's going to be very helpful, in the Yoda event. So you need to make sure that these are maxed out. So if you don't make it this round, for some reason you don't have enough resources to get it this round, at least you'll have a very good amount of time to be prepared to get in the next round. I'm probably going to have to wait till the next round just because it's going to take a lot of resources to build these characters up. I mean, Lumi's not even, or Barriss isn't even 7-star for me yet. She is close. I mean, she's on her way. I would like to get her probably gear 8 and definitely get her powers built up. Okay, Lumi, she still needs her basic power. I would focus more on this even than Force Blast. I'd focus more on the flow of the Force. So, and I'd like to maybe gear her up a little bit. So, giving one more month now, knowing what I know now. I wish I would have known this a month ago, but knowing what I know now, I'd definitely be ready. And that's my goal. I want you guys to be ready too, because I don't want you guys to be, flash forward a month from now, and then you're in that boat trying to scramble to get a team together. Let's just plan it now if you haven't done so. And I'm going to continue to try throughout the week. It'll frustrate me, and you never know, it can happen. I'll continue to try, but we'll show you a match, or we'll show you one of the fights versus Yoda and how it's very frustrating. Okay, so I want to recap. So we need to make sure we have the 5 right Jedi. Okay, we know who they are now. We already identified who they are, who you should go for. Okay, and I'm sure other people have different opinions and they had done it different ways and all that. That's fine, but ask them how many times they had to try the match to do it. Okay. The number 2 thing is we need to make sure we have the right ability mats. Okay, we need to make sure we put ability mats in the right powers. Like this one, you don't necessarily need to put in Humbling Blow for Qui-Gon Jinn. You don't want to use that because if it procs his offense up, that's not good. It's not good because Yoda will just steal it. So anything that procs buffs, you don't want. Okay, which I mean, you can still put. I'm not saying don't ever put powers in it because you could use Qui-Gon Jinn in other areas of the game. I'm just saying if you're just trying to build it up for Yoda, that's what you want to focus on is their basic attacks mainly, heals for healers, and then leadership abilities for the leaders. So that's important. Don't want to use, like if you're using Kit Fisto, you don't really want to use this Turn the Tide because he has a 40% chance to grant all allies potency up for 2 turns. You do that, and he procs it, Yoda's just going to steal it. So there's no real point in doing that. Okay, I like Kit Fisto because he does have pretty high hit points compared to some of the Jedi. Don't use Anakin. Okay, do not use Anakin at all because when another teammate dies, he's going to buff himself, and then Yoda's going to take it and give it to everybody on his team, and it's just really annoying. So, but Kit Fisto's nice. Plus, he has that counter, so he does have a chance to plus the offense. So that's one thing you got to keep in mind. But I mean, you can get away with some buffs are going to go off, and Yoda's going to get them. But just try to avoid that if you can. Okay. Now, let's take a look at the fight. Here's the next part. So we covered who the Jedi should be, your best bet on who the Jedi should be. We covered on getting the ability mats to get them, getting the gear to get them. They got to at least be, I would say, gear 7 minimum, but you're really going to probably want to get gear 8 if you really want to go in and not make this thing a nightmare. The second thing that we have to do, okay, and we're going to try this with this team. This is Lumi, Kit, JC, Qui-Gon, and Old Ben. The second thing that I think that you have to do, based on the research that I found and based on me fighting this thing probably 200 times or whatever, and just being annoying, is you can't. I wouldn't waste my time on this comp. Okay, this combo enemy. We want Yoda with Barriss as an ally. We definitely want Barriss in this. So we're just going to keep retreating. That's another thing. That's why I'm saying this thing gets real annoying. You want to try it with a different team comp, or they're not geared up enough, or they don't have their powers all maxed, or whatever. You want to continue to try that. Well, then you better dang well try it with the right comp on Yoda's team, because this is going to be real frustrating for you. So retreat out. I'm not going to fight this comp, so this is done. We're just going to. And the thing that's annoying is we got to wait for him to do all this stupid stuff, and then until we can retreat. So. Got to keep going. No, can't do this one. So we're out. Usually, typically, what it is it'll be what I've noticed for me, anyways, is that it's going to be Barriss and I think it's Eth Koth is who I usually end up getting the most. So again, it's just this over and over and over again, over and over and over until you see Barriss standing right here where Plo Koon is. Until you see Barriss there, I think you're wasting your time. And I'll show you why once we find her. The goal is to get Barriss and whoever else. Let's just say it is Plo Koon or Mace or whoever it's going to be. But you're going to want to focus all your energy and effort on for the second Jedi not even touching Yoda or Barriss. So go ahead and burn that first Jedi down, get him out, whoever it is, kill him. And see, this can be annoying right here, just trying to find the right matchup. So, but burn that Jedi all the way down, okay, kill him. Hopefully Barriss won't heal him, so you got to burn him, try to burn him quick. And then once you do that, then you go put all your focus on Barriss, okay. And then when Barriss uses her power, her heal power, to where she spreads the health between, where she splits it between the remaining team, then that'll cut Yoda's health down. Now, just stay on Barriss. Don't kill her, though. I've seen other people kill her, and I think they made a mistake. So get her down low again, and then go back to Yoda, and let her do that. Let her set that. Do her heal again or whatever, and then that will alleviate Yoda even lower. So, and then you should be able to finish Yoda. Now, I did watch a video, which we'll show later, where somebody did do that. They killed Barriss instead of letting her do that heal the second time, and they did end up winning. But like I said, it was with a sliver, man. I mean, it was, their guy was one hit away from it, that not being a very good video. Okay, so here we go. Good. This is our best. I think this is the best matchup you can get. So Mace and Barriss versus Yoda. So this is what we've been looking for. So we'll go ahead and do this fight. So you see it can take a while to find it. So we'll go ahead and we're going to start on Mace. And we can use... Oh, shoot, I probably should heal with her. Dang it. Oh, well. Let's just hope they don't kill old Ben. We'll heal with JC. So, but that's actually nice. It's nice to save Lumi's heal a little bit, but you can use some of your powers on the other characters when they don't have the eye over their head. They don't have... oh, they killed him. Okay, so this isn't going to work. See, look, now, so there's a buff. Okay, so he gave everybody a buff. Now watch. We'll even use Qui-Gon, see if he gives everybody a buff too. Okay, no, he didn't. So, but watch. Not yet. When he does like little AOE thing, that's when he steals the buff. So, and Lumi's heal's real nice because it's got that heal over time. So when they take a turn, they'll get a heal, which is nice. See, now he just stole the buff. See, now he's got the buff, and now he'll give it to the team. Oh, this isn't going to work either. So what you want to do is basically the strategy we did. We didn't want old Ben to die, so I should have healed with Lumi. That was my fault. But what you want to do is you want to burn down Mace. Okay, you're going to want to kill him before Barriss can heal. Because see how she took life away from you? We haven't even touched Yoda yet. She took life away from him. So just imagine if Mace was dead and it was just Barriss. So kill Mace. Take Barriss down as low as you can. Don't kill her, though. Don't let her die. Let her heal. Go on Yoda, or I'm sorry, go back to Barriss. So let's do the steps. Let's make sure this is clear. Sorry, I just don't want this to be confusing because this is very important. This is the order that I think you have to do it to really be successful. Okay, kill Mace. Mace has to die, or that Jedi, whoever the Jedi is in that spot has to die. So kill that Jedi. Very first thing. Okay, be mindful of heals and stuff like that. Second thing, move to Barriss. Okay. Just attack Barriss. Get her down as low as you can. Don't kill her, but get her down as low as you can. She'll heal. Okay, she'll spread the health between the two people. Okay, then go back on Barriss. Continue back on Barriss. Don't kill her though, but go back on Barriss. Be careful because her heal is on cooldown. So get her low, get her in the red, but don't kill her, and then go back on Yoda. Then just continue to fight Yoda. Now Barriss will heal again, taking some of Yoda's health to give to her, right? To even that out. So then it's going to knock Yoda down even farther. Then go ahead and at that point you can finish Barriss if you want, because she'll be pretty soft. And then kill Yoda. However you want to do it at that point. But I think that's the way you got to do it to be successful. And unfortunately, there's no real clear way out there that explains it. So you can sit there and beat your head against the wall over and over and over again trying to do it, or you can go in with the best comp to set it up. So. Let's take a look at some of the stuff we got in chat. Rogue said good advice. Thank you. John said, hey Skunk. Hey John, what's up? Carl said, hey Lord Skunk, how do you like Kit Fisto? I mean Kit Fisto, I played with him previously. He was kind of like on my Jedi team that I was building before I kind of switched gears. an arena. And I like Kit Fisto. He doesn't hit real hard. That's the only thing with him, is he doesn't hit super hard. But he's good. I mean, he's for what he is, he's cool, man. He's got some alright stuff. I wish, though, looking back, just so you guys know. Let me get out of here. I'm gonna retreat. Because she already used her heal, right? Yeah. So I don't think there's really a reason to continue on. But we'll come back to that maybe in a little bit. But I wish I would have knew more about Elia or whatever, Elia Secura or whatever. I would have liked to have done more, I think, with her. I would rather have her than Kit, I think, honestly. I think I would have rather. And, I mean, I can 5-star if I wanted to. So I wish I would have put those resources in her. I just hear real good things about her. Now, she has something, too, though. She has something, too, that procs a buff, I think somebody was saying. I don't know. Let me see. Does she? Maybe not. Okay, maybe not. Maybe she doesn't have anything that procs a buff. Okay, good. So I think she would be good. But Kit's good too, because he's got, like I said, he's got pretty good health. He's got that counter and stuff. So just don't use his AOE, because he gets a chance to buff, and then you're in trouble. So you could see what happened with old Ben, though. Old Ben, man, can be a real liability, guys, because you got you have that basic attack, Elegant Strike or Elegant Form, that when you basic attack, you're going to get evasion up. So Yoda's going to steal that from you every time and give it to his team. And then if for some reason old Ben dies, and Yoda's going to take that and give it to his team. So Yoda gets all those buffs. It's very frustrating. It's very annoying. Let's take a look at the questions. Why does she take Yoda's health? Is it a bug, and do you think it will still be there next time around? No, it's Barris. You guys know what Barris does. I mean, well, maybe you don't have Barris. I shouldn't say that. But what Barris's heal is this, okay? Barris isn't really like it's health equalization is what Barris does, okay? So she takes the health of the team. So like, let's say you had you got 5 people on the team, and let's say Qui-Gon Jinn was on that team, and Qui-Gon Jinn was the one getting focused, and he got down to 50% health. Everybody else had 100% health, right? Then the rest of the team, the other 4 characters had 100. Qui-Gon Jinn had 50. What Barris is going to do is she's going to equalize the health. So she's going to take all the health and make it, basically come out to be like 90% or whatever. She'd make all their health 90%, and then she'd give a little bit of a heal. Okay? So what she's doing is she's taking the health and equalizing that. So she's taking her low health and equalizing that with Yoda's higher health, and then that makes them the same health. I hope I explained that right. But anyway, and it's not a bug. No, it's just her power. That's what she does. That's why you want Barris to be in the game. And then Benjamin said, have you ever looked at a counter team with Imagundi? Just curious if it's viable. Rogue said, I think it would work when Yoda does his AoE. Yeah. You would have to focus Yoda from the start with Imagundi lead. Now that could possibly work. Okay? And here's the thing I'm just going to tell you guys, okay? I'm just going to tell you this based on my experience, is that I don't think you want to go out and just try different comps. I don't think you want to go, man, I think that comp would work, and then go out and try to do that, because you're going to get to the event and it's going to be real annoying if it doesn't work. Okay? So here's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you that I've seen video, I've seen posts, I did research. I was so mad. I haven't researched the game this much in a long time. Okay? I was so mad the other night, and I mean, I was stayed up way later than I should have, and it was just really annoying. Trying to keep doing the event over and over again. So I would say I've seen the fight done with Barris's lead. I've seen the fight done with Luminara's lead. So I think either one of those is lead. That's who you should go with. Okay, so that's a given. Qui-Gon Jinn, almost everybody has access to him. Almost everybody has him. So he's for sure, he's big damage. So you want him. Just make sure you don't use his third power. And then you definitely need JC, because he's easy. He's easy to gear, and he's easy to get. Most everybody has JC, so JC is your other one, because you need that heal. And then, like I said, the fifth spot can be a mix of different people. Just be careful that they don't buff. So I think Elia could do it. I think Kit could do it. Mace could probably do it. Imagundi maybe. Some of them. But I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. You don't want to invest and waste a bunch of time in the wrong people or the wrong team. I wish I wouldn't have done Old Ben. Looking back now, I wish I would have done him. He set me behind. If I wouldn't have done Old Ben, I probably would have invested more resources into Barasoffy to get her up. And then I probably would have got Yoda this round. Now I'm probably not going to get Yoda because I'm not going to have... Barris I don't think will make it in time to be able to do it. So... Oh, Benjamin said, no, he said, sorry, he said, didn't mean to steer off topic. He meant that for Arena, not for Yoda event. Oh, yeah, I mean, I'm a Gundy's really cool, man. Here's the team I was thinking of. Speaking of counters, okay, here's speaking of counters, and this is why I think what I might do going into the next event is I might do my fifth. So I'm thinking this. So I'm thinking Luminara, JC, Barris, Qui-Gon Jinn, and I might switch to Elia because here's my reasoning why. That would motivate me to get her up because I think this would be a really cool assist team. Look at this assist team, guys. Okay, well, let's go to the SWGGH or whatever and build it. So here's kind of what I'm thinking. Oops, that's my website. Where's the... LordSkunk.com, guys, by the way. You guys should be hitting that up daily. Let's see here. SW... Where is it? There it is. Okay, let's go to Squad Builder. This is what I'm thinking for a really cool assist team. Okay, not to get off. Let's do the to beat Yoda team. Let's do that, and we'll save that team so we can come back to it later. Barris, Lumi, JC, Qui-Gon Jinn. Yeah, we're going to call it Kit. You can put anybody in there, doesn't matter. We'll just call it Kit Fisto, because I know I have him. So, this is going to be, 7-star Yoda. Jeez, can't type. I hate this new keyboard I have to use. Okay. Sorry, guys. Save. Boom. Okay, so there we go. That's the team. I think that's an idea of a team that you could use. I think these three are mandatory, though, honestly. I mean, if you really want to do the thing, these three are mandatory. And then you can go with, I think Qui-Gon Jinn, of course, has got to be your fourth. Most everybody has him, so he's not that hard to get. And then Kit Fisto or whoever you want for your fourth. Just make sure it's going to be like Kit, Elia, maybe Mace. And then maybe I'm a Gundy Wreath Cloth. I just don't know enough about them. You guys probably know more about them than me. So, there you go. There's that team. Now let's look at our other squad that we're talking about. So this is an all-assist squad. Okay, this is what I'm thinking. Qui-Gon, we're talking about assist squads. I was just thinking about this today, so it's funny you bring that up. Elia, it's right there. 86. GS. Who was my other one I was thinking? Who's another assist character? I can't remember, guys. Who is that? Give me my my other assist. Oh! I remember now. There you go. Look at that team, dude. Look at that. That's pretty good, man. It's pretty good assist team right there. That's some heavy damage. And Fives is tough to kill. Fives will probably be your last man standing, and he'll just end up wiping out whoever's left. Yeah, he'll just end up wiping out whoever's remaining on that team. If they get it down to where it's like 2 to 1, if it was two of their people on their team versus one of yours, and it's gonna be Fives will kill him, dude, because he's got his counter. He's sick, man. He's a sick little dude. I need a few more to put into him to get him there, but I think that's a really good assist team, man. That's a really good team right there. That would be fun. Qui-Gon's going to speed up Elia a little bit because that's her. That's one of the things about her. She's not very fast, so he'll speed her up. She got that self-healing. GS obviously can assist every other turn. Qui-Gon can assist every other turn. I think that 86. I think you can get his to where you can too. So yeah, I mean that's a really good, really fun squad. I think fun squad to work with. So we'll call this our. Okay. All right, bam, save it. Okay, now I think it saves in my little profile stuff, so I can go back and look at them. Right? Profile and squads. Okay, cool. All right, so can I edit them? Can't edit the squad. That's one thing the site needs to do. So swgoh.gg, I need to be able to edit my squads. So let's get that implemented right away. Okay. If you guys are watching this. Okay, cool. So we got the Yoda event. I think we got the game plan to beat Yoda now. Okay. Oh, let's look up. Okay, so tweet Trump. That's he's in my gaming group, and I subscribed to his channel, so I got an email from YouTube showing me videos that were posted recently, and his was one of them. So let's look him up. Can't remember how he. No, that's not. Can't remember how he. He'll be down here somewhere. There he is. Okay, his name in the app is Tweet Trump, but his Trumpieri TV, I think, is what it is. So Trumpieri TV. Look at this dude up. Look at this video. Here's his video. So he beat him. He beat Yoda. Okay, so he had Barriss. So what he did was he had Barriss Offee, JC, and Luminara, which we already talked about are characters we want to have. Okay? He also had Kit Fisto and he had Elia. I think with Qui-Gon Jinn in there, I think it would have made this even better. But so he killed. You guys can watch the video on his site. We don't need to watch it here. You can go check out his page. It's obviously his name's right there. I'll maybe even put a link to it in the comment section of this video when we're done. But he did complete it. But I'm telling you, man, he had just a sliver of life left on Kit Fisto. Kit Fisto was the last Jedi standing, and he had just a sliver of life, and it was either him or Yoda. I mean, it came down to the last hit, and it just happened to be that he got the last hit on Yoda, and he killed him. But I mean, it was a sliver. So you guys need to watch that if you're curious. But yeah, I think Barriss or Lumi is lead. You got to use one of them. I think those are your options. There's no other option that you can really go. I don't think based on us doing that. So so that's that. Let me flip back over to here. See what we got going on. Okay, Rogue said, problem with Gundy as leader in Arena is Jedi are quite slow without Qui-Gon Jinn lead, so I think you may take a hammering before your first attacks. Yeah, I agree. I think Qui-Gon Jinn, if you got a Jedi team, you really want him, in Arena, you want him as lead. So, so that's where we're at on that one. Okay. All right, cool. Well, any questions on the Yoda, anything you guys want to add on that, let me know. I do have Galactic Wars available on my main account, so we can do. We're planning on doing Galactic Wars today. Don't have any arenas I can do on that one. I think I can do. Let's check out an arena. I think I missed that earlier. But here's the team I got on my Droid account now. So we're progressing along fairly well. I am level 55, even though I've only leveled them up to 50. I am 55. Even though I've only had them leveled up to 54 for my main team. I just kind of was running out a little bit of resources and stuff. leveling up some of the other characters I needed for Galactic Wars. But as you can see, there, my main arena team that I have right now is all purple geared. It's Geo, HK47, who's my leader, 86, 88, and Old Daka. Now, I am working on Galactic Wars to get Poggle opened up now, and then Poggle will probably go in where Daka is. But this is my team. Daka, she's real soft, and she's going to take a beating. So I probably could put in like Chewie or something even, it would be okay. But let's take a look, and we'll bust out a match. This will be tough. I lose a lot of these matches against some of these people, just because I don't have, you know what I mean. I just Royal Guard would be good if I had him maybe start up a little more, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see how we do. So again, we run HK, Old Daka, 88, 86, and Geo. This one's hard because they got real good DPS, and it's almost hard to decide who you should take out, you know? Who do you guys think here? I mean, out of those four, you got Geo, Rey, Sid, and Qui-Gon Jinn. Who do you think, man? I mean, if I hit Rey, she's got Foresight on, so it's not going to do any damage to her. I guess I could maybe go Sid, but if for any reason he kills, but if for any reason he kills one of my players, he's just going to heal, or if one of my players die. I think we'll go for Qui-Gon. Let's try that. Ouch. Okay, let's heal. Hopefully this will put a debuff on Rey. We didn't get one. Okay, we should get Qui-Gon out now. Good. Okay, we're throwing a little mayhem. And now let's go for Rey. She could take a beating, man. That's for sure. Lumi's going to heal. Annoying. That's okay, though. Alright, so there goes Geo. Now we'll focus on Sid. Lumi's got no heal, so she's not really worth anything now. So ability blocked her. Alright, cool. Cool. So yeah, I like the Droid team. Droid team is pretty fun. I think with Poggle in there too, it's just going to be even more dangerous when you can buff them all up and stuff. So might even play around with, you know, switching out leads. HK lead, sometimes Poggle lead, sometimes just kind of play with those a little bit, switch them out from time to time to see. Oh, I better redeem this. Who am I going for? HK now, right? Yeah, HK. So now I'm going for HK to get him to 6 stars, and then I'll go back to IG on the next round and get him to 6 stars, and then go back to HK and get him to 7. So that's kind of how I'm working that. Galactic Wars is the tough part for me on this account. I hit a brick wall here. I have nobody left, really. Yeah, I got those 3 people I can put in. So I don't think, let's do it. Let's just do it. Let's just see. You never know. I think I did kill one of theirs. So I think one of theirs is gone. So it's 4 versus 3. Oh man. I guess we'll try on Lumi. I can heal with him. I'll heal. And I guess I'll have to heal again, or Maul's just going to die. Which looks like he's going to anyways, so. Yeah. Yeah, I think this one's a lost cause here, guys. I think this one's definitely out on this Galactic Wars. Yeah. So, anyways, that's that account. So I'm done with Galactic Wars on that account, but I do have it available on my main account. So we'll do that a little bit later. And check the shipment, see if there's anything good in here. Oh. All right, cool, cool. Yeah, John said leave Sid, go for GS. Yeah, I agree. That's what I ended up doing. Hey Jessica, what's up? Thanks for coming out. Zars SWGOH said Qui-Gon Jinn lead is fine to beat Yoda at 7-star. All right, we'll try it. We'll try it here in a minute. Zars, welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. It's really important. I do try to subscribe to all my subscribers. I've been a little lax in that. I got to go back and do a round of that, adding some people, subscribing to them. But I do appreciate you guys doing that. It is really important. Oh, and by the way, guys, the live stream is now 3 weeks old today. So we're 3 weeks into the live stream. I think we're up to what are we up to? $265 subscribers. So I really appreciate you guys subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate you guys watching the channel, coming to the live streams, whether you can make it to the live streams or if you watch the replays. It is important to me. I'm glad that you guys do that. There was a video too, the guys, the other day. Somebody mentioned it, and they said they couldn't view it. It was banned or whatever. It was this one with Sid and Darth Vader on it. How to be the best on your server. There was a copyright claim because we watched that Darth Maul fan-made video for a little bit on the stream. I just wanted to check it out. Somebody mentioned it, and but I deleted that section out, so it's back online. It's live. It's all good. So if you missed that one, you can check it out. How to be the best on your server was the video, and it had Vader and Sid on it. So, but again, I just want to thank everybody who's viewed it. I mean, 2,000 or 20,000 views or whatever. And what it really interests me most, what I thought was really neat about this, how do I get to it? I gotta remember how I do it. But there's a way. I don't know. I'll maybe do it. Oh wait, look here. Let me see here. Yeah, analytics. Okay, let me see. Okay, so watch time. So this is the amount of watch time on my videos. 79 days, 9 hours. That's how much video was watched on my channel. 79 days, 9 hours. That's crazy. And the one thing that's different about me and a lot of the other streamers, whether it's Star Wars Galaxy Heroes or other streams, I think, is that they'll do short videos, short content. Some people complain about that my content's long and stuff. But I don't care, man. There's a lot that we have to talk about. There's a lot that we go over. So the people that spend the time to watch the videos, they are the ones that are getting all the information. So I don't take my videos. I don't make videos and put them into concise little 10-minute things and try to get all the information in. There's so much information, man. We'd miss a bunch. So we try to do as much as we can in the amount of time that we do it. So sometimes they run long, whatever. But I can't believe it, though. So 79 days, almost 80 days worth of my videos have been watched. I thought that was pretty cool. Going through those analytics and stuff on there. So that's that part. Let's see. I want to get into Galactic Wars on my... Oh, not that account. This account. I want to get into Galactic Wars on this. How do you guys think about the video, the stream? Does it look like it's better quality? Do you guys think it's better quality, or what do you think? Well, let me know what you think. I'm going to let my dog out real quick because she's been checking the back door here. So let me let her out real quick, and then we'll start Galactic Wars, and then we'll get that rolling, okay? So sorry about that, but I'd rather let her out now than when we're in the middle of Galactic Wars. All right, cool. Okay, Benjamin said much better quality. Screen was very choppy before. Okay, great. So we'll use this. I was just using like the trial of this XSplit, but I'll use that. I like it. And again, guys, I do apologize for the mic. My headset stopped working for whatever reason. I don't know why, but I did order a mic anyways. I think it's going to be better for streaming. So we'll see. That should be here probably on Monday. So hopefully for Monday's live stream, we'll have that set up, and that'll be a little bit better quality. So I really do like the live streams, man. I really do enjoy it. Yeah, my mind's always spinning. So now I'm thinking, you know, I might have to create some other channels for some other things that I have going on too. But yeah, I really enjoy it, and I enjoy you guys. I just can't believe how many people come, you know, repeatedly to the stream and hang out with me, and everybody here, because this is more like a community. This isn't just, you know, me sitting here telling you guys what to do. This is a community of everybody asking questions and answering them. So Benny said, quick question, should I focus my energy on shards to promote my bench or on gear for them? Gear for your bench or gear for your main? Gear for your main team. If your main team is fully geared, keep in mind, guys, I want to talk about this. This is another good thing. This is why I can't make these videos 10 minutes long, okay? Because there's too many things that come up, too many good tidbits to talk about. I want to go to something here, and I want to make sure you guys are aware of it, okay? Because I'm learning every day about this game, man. That's the cool thing about it. I learn something new about it every day. So let's go to characters, okay? Let's go to GS. All right, now let's flip back over, and we'll go to that SW. Oh, this can't. It doesn't matter. Can't see either one. Either one can do it. Let's go to GS. And let's go to his speed. So, his speed is 149. So and every one of these sites are a little different, man. So speed 149 is what they're saying on Geonosian Soldier. Okay. So if we go now, he's max geared. Let's go back to Geonosian Soldier on that screen. So he's max geared now, right? So his speed is only 140 plus 3. What the heck? It's only 140 plus 3, right? No. You have to continue to gear him all the way up. So I'm working on this right here. This is going to give him that plus 6 speed. This is what's going to give him that 149. So a lot of people think, oh, I just got to get him to gear 9 and I'm good to go. No, you don't. You got to get him to gear 9.5, okay, for that to work. So I got to get this set up. I am 8 into 20. I got everything else, the other 2 pieces I need, but that's going to give me the plus 6 speed and the other good stuff. Okay, I got to do the same exact thing for Leia. It's the same exact mats, I think. Yeah. So the same exact deal. Then I got to turn around and do that for Leia to get her plus 6 speed. Okay. So keep that in mind. Your mains are not done until basically every piece is filled. So for Qui-Gon, I could still fill this, and that would give me plus 60 physical damage. I can't do the other one until 74, but I could do that one, and that's going to give him that for right now. Okay. So right now my Qui-Gon is completely maxed on all ability powers and gear, except he's missing plus 60 physical damage, which that's a lot to do. That's 50 of those cuffs or whatever. Okay, so keep that in mind, guys. You are not. Don't think you're done just because your mains are purple. That's not true. You got to continue on with that, and it's a long road if you want to completely max them. Okay, and if you're going to compete in arena, you're going to need to, especially if you're on a very competitive server. So I want to stay as competitive as I can on mine because again, I'm still way ahead. I'm 70, and you know these guys are 64, 65, 63. So they're all ways behind me. So I want to continue to stay competitive. So this is giving me time. If I wouldn't have done this, if I wouldn't started doing this, then I wouldn't have these guys geared up to their full capacity when those guys reach 70. So I'll have these guys all geared up. All their abilities will be maxed out, and they'll be good to go. So that's important. For his bench. Gear up the bench. So if we're looking at the difference between... So first off, going back to my point I just made, if your main characters are not completely geared, go back and completely gear your mains. Okay? Go back and get those guys all the way up. Just because there might be 7 or 8 gear, that doesn't mean anything, or 9 gear, whatever. Continue to gear them as far as you could possibly gear them. Gear them all the way up until you can't gear anymore because of level. Okay? Because they got to be 70, 73 or whatever to gear. So keep gearing your mains. Okay, and then John said he focused on his healers. Then that's my next point. Once that's done, then go and focus on your healers, and you can focus on gear, and you can focus on shards. Try to find characters that you want that have gear slots in those shards. It seems to be a better drop on hard nodes, anyways, for gear. Okay, so here's an example. So let's look at So we got 2. A little bit later, you'll have 3 for Rey. I wasn't prepared for this, so I don't know. Okay, but let's say you have some gear that you need that are on any of these 3 nodes. Do the hard nodes to get your Rey shards, okay, and get your gear, and you'll have a better chance. You can sit there and do, you know, those easier nodes, the normal nodes, because it's less energy, but I think the drop rate's lower. Okay, if that makes sense. So you have a chance to get shards, and you have a chance to get a little bit higher drop rate on gear. Barris opens up at level 69 on Cantina. Cantina would be the place I would farm Barris. If you're farming hard nodes, for me, I farm hard nodes. I do Rey, that's who I focus on, and I do First Order TIE Pilot. Those are the 2 that I can't get anywhere else, so I do those 2. Now, I wait for Barris. I do Barris in Cantina. You got to be level 69. She's on Hilo Table 6A, is Barris. So, you can get Barris on Dark Side, right, Rey. It goes Barris, Rey, Barris. Let's find her. I think it's 5 or 6. It's 5. So, you can go Barris, Rey, Barris. Now, I was doing Barris as well, but I stopped doing it because it eats up a lot of your energy, though, to do that. That's 6 more pulls at 16 a pop. So somebody told me that I could get her in Cantina once I hit 69, so I stopped getting her out of hard nodes. And then when Cantina opened, I've just been doing her over and over and over again in Cantina. 69, yep. Level 69, Cantina, you can get her, and that's why I recommend doing it, because who else would you really need at that point out of Cantina? You should have GS done already. So I just sit there and do her over and over and over again. It's 12 Cantina energy to get her, and then you get quite a bit. You get 21 Cantina credits. So, and then for my Cantina, I am almost done with Hoth Rebel Scout. I got 2 more shipments I'll need to buy him, and he'll be able to be 7-star promoted. And then I'll probably go back maybe to DACA and start getting, continuing to work on her. So. Let's see. John said, yeah, I agree. I noticed the same thing. John said, I'm farming Rey and Dooku. Carl said, for Cantina, hard modes much earlier. Yeah, 69 for Cantina. Hard modes come a little earlier. Hey, I was just watching the video I missed on Friday, and I noticed you got a gold gear at 1 hour, 40 minutes. What's up with that? I noticed you said that. I went back and looked. I didn't see it. I didn't know what you meant. I was looking. I tried to go back and look before I started the stream. I didn't see what it was. I saw one. It was a tier 3 though. It was just green, and maybe it just looked gold on your screen. Maybe that's why. It was an MK3 or something like that, and it was green, but maybe just the way that your settings are, or the way the video came through, maybe it looked gold to you. I'm not sure. That's the only thing that I saw that could have been. And then John said you can see a full list of shard locations. Yeah, if you got a better link to post it, I just usually go to SWGOH, because it'll show you right here how to acquire and promote data cards, Hilo Table 1A. So that's where I go. If there's a better location that you guys have, a better link, a better site or something, let me know. I'm going to let my dog in, so I'll be right back. Okay, let's see, where were we? Oh yeah, and thanks guys too for posting stuff. I like it when you guys recommend things like, you recommended that Darth Maul video. I learned my lesson not to watch those on the stream though, because then you run into copyright issues or whatever. But yeah, I like sharing that. You guys shared the swgoh.gg site. I like that site a lot. You guys have shared some good stuff. So yeah, feel free if you find something good, man. Feel free to share them in the stream or in the comments section if you're watching the replay. But let's get into the Galactic Wars. You guys want to do that? Knock out the Galactic Wars on my main account. We seem to be having pretty good luck the last couple times we've done it. Plus, I've leveled up some additional characters to 70 since we last did a Galactic Wars. So if you guys want to do that, again, if you have any questions, feel free to post those in the chats. That would be, that's fine. We'll answer them. Or if you're watching the replay again, you can do that in the comment section. If you're watching this from another location other than the main YouTube page, feel free to jump over to the main YouTube page and you can participate in the live chat. Also, please, if you haven't done so, subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate that. If you guys like the channel, please leave me comments, man. I like that. I like seeing what you guys have to say. I like your feedback. If you don't like something about the channel, feel free to post that too. I don't care. I'm open to it. So you aren't going to hurt my feelings. So feel free to do that. But yeah, there's more interaction we can get. There's more places you can share it. There's more places you can talk about it. The bigger and better the channel will grow, and the more people we can reach, and the more of a community we can build around the game. So it was kind of funny because I was talking to my brother. He streams for the game Destiny. That's on PS4 and Xbox. And, there's probably about 25 million people or something, I can't remember what he was telling me, that play that game. There's probably about 10 million or so downloads of Galaxy of Heroes. And compared to Galaxy of Heroes, so I'd say probably 10 million between the two platforms. And then the 25 million he has, they probably got, their percentage of streamers or people that promote content or videos is crazy high compared to what we have. So we had an opportunity to build a cool community and get that information out there. And it's just a cool platform and a cool medium that we have available to us. So let's get into the Galactic Wars. But again, if you guys do have questions, feel free to post those. We'll answer those throughout the stream. So what's this? This isn't a really tough team for us. I think we'll be a-okay here. And we'll run. I like this. This is fine. We'll run this team. Usually I'll put in Sid, but we'll run this one. It's always good to have healers on Galactic Wars. So we're gonna take out. Let's take out the little Jawa. He does have an AOE, and I think Dachka has an AOE too. I don't see him very much. I'm starting to see a lot more Jawa though in Arena, and now I'm seeing him in Galactic Wars. Interesting. They must be getting ready for the Jawa Engineer character or something. So we'll just go on Chewie now because he's in a taunt anyways. So, and one thing too, just as a little tip, I'm sure some of you know this, but use JC's heal early and often because he does have the ability to reset cooldowns with his basic. So just keep yourself topped off and use that because you're going to basic attack anyways, and then he'll have a chance to do that. So to reset that cooldown so you can heal faster. Okay, now we're getting to another 70 team, but I think we're okay. I think we can keep our same lineup for these guys. And here, let's just get rid of Luke. Now we'll switch to Qui-Gon. And finish him. Good. Okay. Now we'll switch to Sid. Okay, he did put healing immunity on Leia, but I think we're okay. As long as she didn't take any more damage. And we'll be able to heal again with JC, but we're going to need to probably heal Lumi first just to get that up. Yeah. And then we'll heal again with JC. So good. We'll all be pretty much ready to go for the next battle. And it'll take us probably a turn or two to kill Barra, so that'll give us time for our cooldowns to reset. Is there any alert or anything that that shows you when you reset that with JC, or does you just have to wait till his next turn to see if that reset at all? I'm curious to know. Okay, let's see. Juan said, if anyone has any room available on their team, please add my new account. Yeah, add him, guys. His code is 532-259-131. 532-259-131. Juan, you probably want to post that in the comments below too, section. Juan said, is anyone else super excited about the FF7? So I'm assuming Final Fantasy VII Remake. A little off topic. Yeah, I mean, I'll check it out. What platform is it coming to? Rogue said just have to wait to see if it has reset. I'm not sure what he meant by that. Benny said, I'm farming Barris and Cantina, but wanted to know what level does she open up. I believe it is 80 shards, but doesn't say what level she will be. I think she opens up at 80 shards 4-star. Okay, so let's see. Who we got? Oh, we got another Chewie team. Weird. All right, well. Compared to my Droid account, my Galactic Wars on this account are much easier. So, if you're comparing just the level differences. Okay, so let's get rid of Sid here. Let's get him out. Okay, we gotta be careful with Leia because she was healing immune last time. I think just get rid of Talia. Okay, now we'll start working on Chewie. He's gonna taunt anyways, so. Use this because we'll buff if it pulls it. It didn't pull it off. Okay, now we can heal. JC, good. And going into the next battle, we'll have Lumi's heal up, so that's good. Yeah, guys, if you guys saw the other live stream, I saw like the perfect Galactic Wars team, dude. It was who was it? It was Daka, Ewok Elder, Lumi, JC, I think, and Sid. Or Barris. No, Barris was in there. So it was Ewok Elder. Maybe Daka wasn't in there. So I think it was Ewok Elder, Barris, Lumi, JC, and Sid. Crazy, man. Crazy team. All pretty well geared. So. Alright, so we do have, I think the Stormtrooper guy can taunt, right? First Order Stormtrooper, does he taunt or no? Maybe it's the other Stormtrooper, I don't know. Let's take out First Order Officer. Okay, now we'll take out, see if we can get JC down. Okay, now I guess we'll just go to work on Chewie. And we might as well get Lumi's heal going. Okay, there goes this taunt. We'll pull that off. Buffed everybody when we pulled it off, so that's good. We'll still finish him though. Next we'll go for, I guess, Stormtrooper. I don't know a lot about him. I think I have him, but he's only like level 30 or 40 or something. Well, I know I have him, but I haven't done much with him. Oh, and on another note, speaking of that, we should have Magma Trooper opened up, what, the next day or two? Okay, 67. Okay. Let's see. And Benny said, wow, only 4-star? Yeah, she's only 4-star when you get her. 80 shards for 4-star. Now isn't Lumi, isn't she 50 shards for 4-star? From Cantina? I thought she was only 50 for 4. Juan said PS4, I believe, for the Final Fantasy VII remake. Also consider all the differences in knowledge you have had during the accounts comes into play a lot. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's what makes a big difference for me on that Droid account. I mean, that's why I am where I am without spending that much money on it. Juan said, I mean for your GW. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Rogue said, for my earlier comment, just have to wait to see if it has reset. You asked about JC resetting Clone by 1. Oh, okay. Oh, gotcha. Okay. So, yeah. So you just have to wait to see. There's no, like, animation. I thought maybe. Fausto Sakone, welcome, man. What's up? Welcome to the chat. Let's see. We're just getting into Galactic Wars. We talked a lot about Yoda earlier in the stream, so if you missed that, you can check it out in the replay. That should be posted shortly after this live stream. But thank you for coming out. Happy Sunday, fun day, man. We're just progressing along through the old Galactic Wars. And let's get Sid though, because we don't want any healing immunity on us. So we'll get rid of him, and then we'll go right for Greedo. Okay, we'll take this off. Oh, didn't work. Uh-oh. Okay, now we'll go for Lumi. And don't really need to heal here. So we'll just continue beating on... well, we'll heal with JC. Whenever JC's heal up and Galactic Wars, just heal with him. Might as well. Okay, so now we're completely fresh going into the next battle. So that's good. We're doing real well today. Okay, now we got a 17. Now Han will taunt, I believe. So we got 2 taunters. And so I think let's just get Sid out. Should be dead here. Yeah. Okay, now let's try Qui-Gon. We can heal with Lumi. Might as well get it on cooldown. She'll just do heal over time. So she'll continue to heal people as we get going. Come on, Leia. Oh, now Han taunted. Great, okay. Be careful what you ask for, Han. You just might get it. Okay, now we'll go for JC. And we'll be able to heal next round on our JC. So I'd really rather not kill Chewie and get where I could heal with JC. I don't like going into the next matches with low health, but it is what it is, I guess. Oh, Juan said, I guess I can't post comments until after the video for my ad code. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that. So, but yeah, I would do that if I were you. Wait, who are we fighting here? Phasma. Oh, we got a 5. Low star 5 as well. Poggle. This could be a tough, annoying team. Let's do this. We haven't used any of our babies yet. Let's put a couple babies in and see if that helps us. Actually, no, let's go higher level because we're progressing pretty good. Put some higher level people in. We'll go to this I'm a Gundy Jedi team. I'm a Gundy, Ahsoka, Annie, Yoda, and I thought I had another Jedi. Who else? Oh, no, we're good. We're full. Okay, let's just see what we can do here. Let's try to do some work on, I guess Poggle would be our best bet because, what's his nut? Both 5s and Dooku will just keep countering us. What? Lumi's in here? What the heck? Oh no, can't have her in there. I was wondering who my 5th spot was. Okay, let's put in, who did I say? Oh yeah, Sakura. Okay, and let's put this up. Jeez. But they're burning some cooldowns. That's all I really wanted, so. Watch this. Alright, cool. They got rid of quite a bit of their main powers, so that worked out for us. And I don't like going into this, like I said, low health, because these are the ones you don't want to go into low health with. So I think Lumi's heals up though, and I think JC. Well, I know JC's heals up, so let's just see if we can make it to JC. Who do you want to take out here? I would think maybe Lumi. I would think. Let's try it. Okay. Dang, so Lumi's heal is still down. I think we're going to need to go maybe for Poggle. I just don't want to start attacking the counter characters yet until we get healed up a little bit. Yeah, continue on Poggle. Now we'll go Phasma. Come on, Leia. Good job. Okay. Heal up with Lumi. We should be good now. Should be good. So we'll take Phasma out. Now we'll go for Dooku. He's the softer of the two. Cool. Yeah, Juan said that you have Lumi in there. Yeah, I figured that out. Yep. Yeah, we got her out quick, man. We can't be sacrificing Lumi. Okay, let's see. 70 Sid. Ventress can be a pain, man. And now we got two people that can put on healing immunity. So let's try this. Let's put in Barris, I guess. Just to be safe, just in case we get the healing immunity debuff. We are going to go for Sid first, so. Okay, he's dead. Now we'll go for Kylo. Okay, so he's not. He's AoEing, so he's not. Yeah, there we went. Okay, but it didn't stick. Okay, it didn't stick on her. Good job, Leia. Okay, now we just got to make it back around to Barris if we can without Lumi dying. Okay, we did. Okay. So that's good. You should almost probably switch to Ventress because she can like one-hit people, one-shot people. Alright, and I think Lumi's heals up now. I think. So we could probably switch JC back in now, if depending on what the next team comp is. Okay, okay, so no Sid or nobody. Okay. So let's put JC back in then. Is this what I want to run? I think this is what I want to run. I think it is. John said, I forgot about the time change and took place too early in arena. Yeah, I was doing that too. My alarm went off on my phone and I went to look and I was about to do the match. I had one match left without having to use energy to refresh it. And I almost clicked it too. And I looked down and I said, "Oh wait, arena reset 1 hour 6 minutes or whatever." I was like, "Oh, good." And that worked out better, man. I'll like having that a little later in the day. So hopefully we can get those in some of the live streams. We can get the arena payouts and stuff in. So I think we'll stick with the same team we got. I think we can heal with JC, so we'll just do that. And then we'll take out Phasma, I think, first is our best bet. Okay, now we'll heal with Lumi. So that's good. Now we'll wait a turn for JC. And I think... I wonder if we could get this 5s dude. He's just going to counter slot. But let's try him. See what we can do. Now we'll heal with JC. Yeah, 5s is a pretty cool character. Okay, we're going to have to reset. 5s are pretty cool. I don't have enough to 7-star him, but he might be somebody I might look at in the future. We did build that assist team earlier. That would be kind of cool. So we'll see. I think we're fine. Let's just move some people around. Sometimes that just helps. Just moving people around a little bit can help you in the match. And I think we still have to go for Phasma. I think, man, I really do. Well, you know what? Let's try this 5s. Let's just see. Let's just try this 5s and see if we can do some work on him, because we got some heals coming. So I'd rather take his damage now while we got heals than when we don't. So. May need to just throw in a little Suicide Squad team here, but yeah, let's do that. Just burn some of their cool. We got enough characters to be able to do it, so. Let's make sure we don't leave Lumi in this time. Alright, who do we want to put in? We could put in Chewie, Stormtrooper, and let's put in Dooku, I guess. Yeah, it helps to have a couple guys over 30 on your bench. The more you have over 30, the little bit better you'll be. Now in this case, I think we'll go for Phasma. So. Okay, so they're burning cooldowns. That's good. Okay, so Phasma, all of her main powers are down, so she can use basic attacks. So that's good. Switch those two around, and I think we're good. I think we're good to go. So yeah, I think we'll just light up. Try to get this 5s guy down, man. I think that's got to be the way to do it. Is try to get this guy dead as quickly as possible. Oh my goodness, man. Are you freaking kidding me? Guess we'll switch gears and try Phasma. Okay, now we can heal with Lumi. Save JC's. Guess we'll go. We'll try 5s again. This guy is just so annoying, though. That's why I kind of want him, because he's just a pain, man. It's kind of like a Dooku. He's just really... But he's got a lot more health than Dooku, man. Dooku drops fast. This dude can stay up. He can take damage. Oh my goodness, come on. Alright, dead now. Okay. So we'll take this buff off. Oh, she resisted. Okay, next we'll just go on JC and kind of let our cooldowns reset. So yeah, we were talking a little bit in the last live stream about, people were having difficulty. They just didn't think their bench was deep enough. Sometimes it is, man. Sometimes it's just throwing in some of your bench players. Other times, and remember, you don't really need as long as your A team is good, your bench doesn't really have to do a lot of damage. You just got to soak up some of the abilities from the enemy team. So, they don't have to be like super geared or super starred or anything. They just need to be able to be leveled up. Like I say, somewhere in 30 to 40 range, I would say minimum. Somewhere in there. 45 range is good. I think that at least gives them a turn or two to survive, most of them anyways, to at least get some of the cooldowns. And then also moving your main team around. Move people around. We know about the little assisting we talked about. So if Qui-Gon Jinn does his ability and he pulls an assist from somebody you didn't really particularly want to have the assist, just reset the match. Put whoever you want to assist him in that spot, and they'll be the assist next time. So there's all kinds of little tips and tricks you can do. Sometimes Galactic Wars can be frustrating too, so just make sure you do as much as you can to put it in your favor. Okay, I think we should start on... we'll do a little bit of damage to Phasma, see if we can get her down. You never know. Yeah, looks like we're going to get her. So, good. Okay, now we'll start on Chewie. Might as well heal with JC, get that on cooldown. Let's see if we can take this away from Chewie. We did. Everybody's buffed. Let's do Talia. Okay, now we'll move to Lumi. We'll just use basic attacks really from this point forward, because we're just resetting cooldown, so... Cool. Well, I mean, we didn't lose any of our main people at all, and this should be our last battle, I think. Yeah. Okay, so let's do this. Oops, what am I doing? Put in our B team, which if they were leveled up, they could be our A- team. We'll go for IG. And next we'll do Phasma. Oh, nice. Okay, so Kylo's under 50%, so if he gets a chance to attack, he will crush somebody. Phasma should... Oh, should have been dead there, but pretty close. Alright, I'm going to put Kylo on Lumi. He might kill her. Sometimes he... Yeah, there we go. Look at this team, man. So look at this. The B team, dude. Level 60 for the most part. Not even really geared. Dude, they can wreck people, man. What is this? Sweet. I think that made it easier for the A team. What do you think? Okay, so looks like we got some chat going on. Let's see what do we get here. Oh, Leia shard, great. We needed that. And I'm holding off on my Galactic Wars right now. On buying people out of the shop. There's nobody I really want right now. I have like Phasma, I have Lumi, I have Poggle, I have enough to 7-star Poggle, and I have enough to 7-star 88. So nobody that I really want. Maybe I'll get Dachka down the line if they release that engineer and that's a good comp or something. I don't know. But right now I'm just gonna hold off on them. I mean, I could, if I wanted to, I could just keep buying Lumi shards or whatever, and you know that could go towards Grievous. But I don't really. I'm not a huge fan of Grievous. So right now, anyways. What am I doing in arena? Who am I going for? Well, I think I'm going for 88. I think I need a few. Yeah, I need a little bit more for 88. I need about 50 shards for him. That's what I'm doing in arena now. Yes, buy this stuff for sure. And then in Cantina, I am farming Barris. That's all I'm going for is for Barris. And then I am 10 shards away from Rebel Scout being able to be 7. And I think I'm going to go back to Daka. I think I'll go back and start working on Daka. So we'll see. We'll see on that. And then on the Droid account, do I have anything left to do on this? Galactic Wars I can't do. We already hit a brick wall there. Still ranked 12 on that one. That's good. And then in Cantinas, I just do Geo over and over and over again. So working towards getting him to 6 stars. Oops. Okay, I'm going to go back to the questions then because it looks like you guys had some good conversation, but I kind of got tunnel visioned on Galactic Wars. So. Oh, he said, Juan said, I'm just curious to know the different places that people are from who follow the stream. Juan said, I'm from San Diego. Rogue said, I'm from Wales. Cool, man. That's cool. I'm lucky I don't think anyone in the top tiers is in my time zone. Do you know if the game will be adjusting to the time change? Rogue said, not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure either. I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, they haven't done it yet, so why would they do it now? John said they may eventually. I don't mind the extra hour. This way I don't have to rush to get PvP done after work. Yeah, I agree. I like the extra hour myself. Has there been any new info on data mining, Juan said, about the next characters or whatever? Rogue said on the Reddit, one of the devs said, we are having a new update very soon, hopefully this week. Cool. I'm curious, what do you guys think the new meta will be? John said. Well, I think it would be. I mean, it's speed now, so I think it would be anti-speed. Maybe it would be. They got to have some type of anti-speed thing. I would think. That's the easy answer. But who knows? It could get real complex, and they could do something totally different. And we'll see. But I mean, speed. It would have to be something with turn meter manipulation, but that was kind of already in the previous update with Poe. Turn meter reduction and stuff like that. So I don't know, man. We'll see. It's going to be interesting. Juan said, "I've checked the level 90. Wonder if they will only raise the cap by only 10 again." I would think so. Yeah, I think they'll only raise it by 10. Hopefully, it won't be for a little while. Preferably, it'll be a little while till they do that, because people are 70 now, and you could say, "Oh well, I'm level 70. What more do I have to do?" Well, there's a ton, because we talked about the gear and stuff you got to get for those characters. It's not like you just get them to gear 7 or gear 8 and they're done. You got to continue up to 8.5 or 9.5 or whatever, depending on what characters you're looking at. Those gold gears are going to take a long time to get. I mean, some of these purple gears are ridiculous. John said, "I hope we stay at 70 for a while. I need to catch up to leaders on my server." Yes, I agree with you. I would like to. Let me pop out the chat window, because that makes it easier for me to read it. Should have did that earlier. Rogue said, "I've heard people saying that damage and health evens out at level 90 from the data mine stats, so it won't be some speed orientated." I think he meant, so it won't be so much speed orientated. Hopefully, if that is the case, the new meta may be a variety. Yeah. I feel iffy either way, because I have 2 accounts. I was just thinking speed down will play a huge role. Yeah, I think so too. Rogue said, "Of different characters, healers, DPS, stuns, tanks, and be more strategy based, I hope." Yeah, that would be nice to give a little more variety. Rey is going to be OP if Qui-Gon Jinn lead goes to all the team. Yeah, dude, Rey. Invest in Rey if you're not already. Definitely invest in her. I mean, she looks real good. Yeah, I fought a guy. John said, "I fought a guy running Rex, Fives, Savage, Kylo, and Ventress. They took me down. It took forever to bring down with my speed teams." Yeah, there's some good teams out there. Get Tebow for a stealth Ewok team. Yeah, man, I wish they released a couple more Ewoks. It'd be cool. As you guys know, I'm doing kind of Ewok team for my light side on my droid account. I'm kind of going with Tebow, Ewok Elder, the little scout guy. Right now, Chewie, and then JC is that team, and then I use my allies for really the DPS. Okay, Rogue said, "If health and damage evened out a bit, maybe speed buff will not be as OP as everyone thinks. I'm hoping extra defense, stuns, and slows will be good." John said, "I'm thinking Magma Trooper will play a big part. I've been getting a lot more speed down characters from packs too." Juan said, "Who is going to have the best leader ability then after level 90? John says, "Sidious does 10% more crit damage." I think Qui-Gon Jinn's still real good too, because his speed goes to everyone. So Sid looks good. Qui-Gon looks good. John said he's from Canada. And Benny said he's from Puerto Rico. Cool, man. I'm glad to have a good mixture of people, man. I was looking at again, like we talked about a little bit earlier, I pull up those analytics on YouTube. That's really cool. I was digging in kind of deep on them. I can see people, how many percentage of people watch from what countries and what their age groups are, and male, female, all kinds of stuff. So it's really cool, man, to look at some of that and just see how much of a variety we have. So I'm so thankful that you guys come and check it out, and we get to interact and chat and build this little community that we got going. And also for the people too, I know that a lot of people can't make it to the stream, so they have to watch it on replay. So you guys are included in that too. Even if you can't make it to the stream, I still include you guys. I'm still thankful that you guys spend time watching it. So so that's that. Let's see, what do I have that I would need to complete? I think all my challenges are done. We can maybe try Yoda a couple more times if you guys want. Let me know if you have any questions or if you have any topics that you guys want to cover. If you have anything any ideas that you come up with that you want to go over in a live stream, just for certain specific content, feel free to email me. It's lordskunk2016@gmail. You can add me on Facebook and Twitter. It's lordskunk1. You can go to my website, my Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes blog. which is lordskunk.com. Make sure, again, like I said, subscribe to the channel. I am in a gaming group called FTB. It's comprised of some of the top Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes players. If you guys want to join that, you can get to more information about FTB at the top of lordskunk.com. There's a link right to it. So just click the FTB link. Let's see. Anything else? Put your questions in. Put your comments in. If you're watching the replay, feel free to post those in the comment section. I try to get to those when I can to answer any of those questions. But if not, maybe we can do Yoda a couple more times before I beat my head against the wall. At least if I'm doing a live stream, I won't scream and cuss. So let me know. John said, what are your thoughts on taking down a droid team? I always get wrecked. Well, first off, I'd like to know what team you're running. Let me know what team you got. Any idea what Boba Fett leader ability is data mined as at level 90? Oh, I don't know about 90. Let's see. I think we can see 80. Oops. Keep going to my site. I'm going to have to link to that SW. Where did I thought I had that up here. I guess I didn't. Okay, so what do you guys think about the quality of the stream? Is it better? Do you guys like it? No, it's not under spoilers. It's under character stats, and then we got to look up Boba Fett. So let's do this. And I think we can see him. Okay, so we get level 80 stats. Okay, so we can't. I thought maybe we could get 90, but we can't. Level 80. All allies gain 50% critical damage and 10% critical chance. That's at 80. I don't know what his 90 is then. Oh, sorry, I missed this for one, too. Do you have any ideas as to keep the lead in my new account? Yeah, we could talk about that. And then we'll talk about the droid team for John. But let me see what John said. Sid leader, GS, Poggle, GS, Qui-Gon Jinn? What do you mean? Whoops. Sid leader. So Sid, GS, Poggle, Qui-Gon Jinn, and Dooku. Oh. With that team, do you have a Rey or a Leia or anything? Or a Poe? A Poe would be good. You can stick a Poe in there with at least taunt. I would put Royal Guard or Poe in with that team. Take out, maybe take out Poggle. Because you only need Poggle and Qui-Gon Jinn. Take out Poggle and put in Poe or Royal Guard with that team, and you should be fine against droids. Do you have any ideas to keep leading my new account? Yeah, I'll talk about that. Let's talk about that. Let's go back to my droid account. Let me find it. Here we go. Okay, so the number one thing that you want to do is, if you're not going to put money into it, then make sure you're real careful on your crystals. If you're usually spending 300 crystals on Cantina, 200 on energy, I would be careful with that. I would do until you can consistently get ranked up in arena and finish in the top, and you got a chance in yours better to probably finish first. I won't quite be able to get that high. I'm usually, like I say, I try to get in the top 20. But I would do a 50 refresh on your normal energy on this. I would do 250 refreshes and maybe 100, or if you really wanted to, if you really are focused on Cantina, you can maybe do 2 refreshes in Cantina. But I don't know, man. 300 energy or 300 crystals is a lot. So I usually do 1 refresh in Cantina, and now I'll do 3 refreshes in light side, dark side. So that'll give me a total of 300 energy spent. The way you're doing it is you're spending 500. You're spending 500. That's a lot, man. You can't really maintain that unless you're going to be finishing top 1 or 2, top 5 at least every day. So, and you want to be able to prolong that. So, What I've been doing is I've been refreshing. Like I said, I refresh 250s, 100 in light side, dark side, and then I refresh once in Cantina, and that's still pretty good. Just make sure you try to get your free energy too, and just do GS over and over and over again, man. Just keep focusing on GS. Henry, hey, what's up? Hi, how are you? Let's see. Rogue said a lot better quality. Good. Okay, we'll continue to do it this way then. Yeah, the best chance of getting GS. I mean, you can if you want to get GS, but it's a lot just for that one character when you could be getting gear. You really got to get the gear too, man. Here, look. I mean, you want to gear up your main squad as much as possible. They need to be purple ASAP. Basically, look at GS. He can't go any higher until 61. So I'm only level 55 right now. So I got 6 more levels to go, but he is completely geared until then. HK can't be geared again until 62. I'll get that slot, and then I can't do it again until 65. I need to work on 86. I need to work on 88, and then DACA. So yeah, I mean, for right now I'm using DACA. So you need to make sure you keep gearing these guys. Gear your main team up if you want to stay high in arena, and then spend your off gear or whatever, the gear you collect kind of over time or through the events, you can put into your other characters so you can make it through the dark side and light side missions. Yeah, gear is the most important. I agree, John. That is so important to have that gear. I mean, I go up against guys that are all pay to play, and they're in blue gear. They're starting to get it, though. You can see some of them are starting to get it now. They're starting to figure it out that the gear is important, especially when you get to the higher level. Now I'm in the top. You're starting to see the top 10 here, so they're starting to gear their people up. But this guy, he's not even gearing up his GS and his SID, which, you need to gear up GS. That dude makes him beast mode. So yeah, gear is super important. So you don't want to put all that. So here's the thing: you spend all that extra energy in Cantina to get shards of GS, but you're not have the energy in light side, dark side to get the gear you need for GS. So gear is the more important. I would switch it from this. I would do 1 refresh in Cantina, which would cost you 100 crystals, and then I would do 3 refreshes for light dark side. That costs you another 200 for a total of 300 per day, and then you can start bankrolling some for if you get close. So you have a little extra in your bank of crystals over time. So if you get close, maybe you're 10 shards away from GS, and you want to try to do a GS push, then you could maybe do a little extra on him. Okay, David said, "What's up, Skunk? Love watching the stream." Hey, thanks, David, for coming. Appreciate it. Appreciate the compliment. Who are you buying from the Cantina one? Gear's more important. John said, "I'm getting rank 1 against 7-star teams with 5 to 7-star team." Yeah. You can do it with lower star teams. Star is not quite as important. I mean, you can see on my main account, I'm fighting a lot of these guys that are way below me in power and stars, but they're still able to beat me even though I'm full 7 stars. Like any of these teams can beat me right here. Any of these 3 teams. Look at their level difference toward mine. I mean, I might be 7 levels higher, and look at my power compared to them, but they can still beat me. Anybody can beat anybody in arena for the most part. Okay, now are they going to beat me consistently? Well, maybe not, but they can't. They have a chance to beat me. Let me put it that way. So, oh, I did not know GS was good. Well, good thing I have him on my iPad. Oh, cool. Okay, good. Henry said. John said, "And start those shackles early for GS for when you hit 70 you're ready." Yeah, it's a pain, man, for some of that gear, and you got to do it multiple times. Darian said, "I'm feeling the Droid team." Yeah, Droid team's fun, man. They're good, and I like the synergy with them. The only thing I don't like about it, that EA or Capital Games or whatever did. Let me pull that one back up. Where am I at? Okay. Is I wish they wouldn't have put both HK and IJD in arena. I just wish they would have spread them out a little bit. You know what I mean? Put one somewhere else, or maybe put IJ8 easier to get in Cantina or something. Maybe, I don't know, but something, spread those out. Yeah, like you could get, instead of getting DACA, I would rather spend that towards 88 or something. That's the only thing I don't like about the Droid team. But other than that, like I said, my fix has just been I do 1 get them to that star, get them that 6 stars or whatever, and then I'll go back to the other one, get them to 6 stars, and I'll go back to HK and get him 7, so on and so forth. That's why I've been doing it there. Does anyone know how to change your name in the squad arena? Yeah, you can actually change your name. There's actually a post in my gaming group I'm in, FTB, because a lot of the people wanted to change their name in game to FTB and then whatever their name is. So like, for example, mine could be FTB/Lord Skunk or whatever. So you can kind of see each other on your server and know who's what and not attack each other or whatever. So but you can do it. You do have to, there's a number you have to call. You got to call to customer service for, I think it's EA. Look in your support somewhere in there. Let's look in the help, maybe. Contact us. Yeah, go to contact us and call them. I did see people that have done it. They say that it might have to take a couple tries to get a hold of a representative, but there's a number you can call, and you can change your name. So you can change your name in the game. They say sometimes you get a rep and they know exactly how to do it. Other times you get a rep and they don't know nothing. So it's a catch-22, or it's a 50-50 chance, I guess, would be a better way to say it, to who you get. But yeah, you can change your name in the game. For sure you can change your name. One said, thanks, really was wondering about the spending budget on crystals. Yeah, I think that's the way to go if you're going to go primarily free to play. If you're going to go free to play, the way to go starting out is 300 total crystal budget a day. Rogue, you can change your name. Rogue said you need to contact customer support. If you already chose the name, though, they usually only allow the default name. That's not true, because you can change it. You can if you get the right person. You got to get somebody cool over there at their customer support, and they'll change it for you. Juan said he's going to get the Qui-Gon Jinn pack. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. You can get it. I would get the Droid pack over the Qui-Gon Jinn pack, but if that's the way you want to go, you're more than welcome to do so. Crimson Tide said, yeah, I'm working on Shackles right now. He just hit 69. Yep, good call. John said, I'm working on Dooku first. Anyone have a max gear Dooku? How much is that 25 agility going to help me? Henry said, okay, thanks, Rogue and Skunk. Darian Brown said, do those shackles make that much of a difference? Well, let's take a look. We went over that earlier in the stream, how important that is. So let's look at GS. Or who was it? Who has the shackles? Who was it that we were talking about that has the shackles? These? Okay, so that's for Qui-Gon, it's going to be plus 60 physical damage. Everything else is completed on him. All his ability mats are done for his powers. All his gear is complete except for this one slot. So plus 6. So I'm missing plus 60 physical damage. I don't know what the other options are. If it changes for the other people, but for Qui-Gon Jinn, that's what it is. For Leia, does she have one? Checking GS. I don't know, but this is the one you want for GS. You want, for sure, you want this one, the plus 3 speed, once you get him to gear 9. And then you want this one for sure, which is the MK2 Zaltrin Bacta gel, which gives him plus 6 speed. So that's how you're going to end up with 149 speed on GS. Okay. Rogue said, I have max Dooku. I have not got the 25 agility due to the cost of gear is so high. John said, yeah, I got 27 so far. Assuming he means gear pieces. And then Henry said, do you think I should make my channel an all Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes channel when I get my new phone, Skunk, or maybe just mobile gaming? Well, whatever you prefer. I don't play any other mobile games right now, so that's why mine's just primarily Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, or well, it is Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. So if you want to just do, if you want to just focus on Galaxy of Heroes, then yeah, that would make sense if you're not playing anything else. But if you're playing other mobile games, then yeah, if that makes sense to you. Let's see. Crimson Tide said it's the same for GS, but it lets him hit the last gear level. Oh, okay. So I already geared mine up. So, yeah, definitely. You want to get, listen, with GS, you want to go all the way with him. So you want to fill up every slot that you possibly can. There's only one slot you can't fill up, and that's his bottom one. Now, these two slots, this one here, this one's actually pretty good. 25 strength, 25 agility, 25 int, plus 250 health, plus 30 physical damage. And then this one's going to be a pain in the butt to get. So this one I'll do last. This one, you know what I mean? This is as high. This one is not as high a priority as the other ones, but the other ones for sure I want to do. This one I'm working on right now. So I'm 8 of 20 into that. So hopefully after reset I'll get close. I'll get closer to maxing that, if not maxing that out. I'll get that done. And then I'll definitely do this one too, because that's a lot of extra stats to get with him. So think about it, man. You're not just gear 9 with GS. You're like gear, over 0.5. You're like gear 9.5, 9.6, 9.7 or something with him, really. So. Darian Brown said, I have all Qui-Gon gear except for the shackles too. They're going to be a grind. I'm maxing my Yoda's gear right now. Yeah, same thing for me. I think I have that on my Qui-Gon Jinn. It's all about the shackles. I'm not worried. I'm not as worried about that right now for Qui-Gon. When I get my new phone, I'm going for Ethkoth, then Darth Sidious. Cool. It's a Mario. Hey man, just met your channel for the Rebel team. Would you use Hoth Rebel Soldier or Hoth Rebel Scout? Hoth Rebel Scout all day long, not even a question. Hoth Rebel Scout is the next character I'm working on in Cantina right now. I'm 10 shards away from 7-starring him. He is freaking beast mode. If you haven't looked up Hoth Rebel Scout or you haven't watched my previous streams, you know I'm all about the HRS, which is Hoth Rebel Scout. His turn meter that gives it a team is dangerous. Let's look at the team that I built for Hoth Rebel Scout, which I think I'm going to change up a little bit just so you guys know. But let's just build it the way that I talked about it before, and I'll save that. Qui-Gon, Hoth Rebel Scout, Hoth Rebel Soldier. I wouldn't do anything with him. Don't do nothing with that dude. I wouldn't if I were you. Leia, Geo, and Rey. I've been talking about this team for probably at least the last week or so in my live streams, but this is boss right here. Sorry, typing. I know you guys are talking in the chat, so. I think it's Kevin. Is it Kevin or I can't remember. Let me look. I don't want to give credit to the wrong dude. Okay, so it's Kevin. Yeah. Alright, cool. Cool. Now we got that saved. That should save my squads, right? Yeah. Oh. What happened? Weird. I guess it didn't save. But that team right there that we talked about, that's sick, man. That's a sick team. Tomorrow, what's tomorrow? Monday? Yeah, I should be able to stream a little bit tomorrow. I should be able to. Hey, it's Amadio. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. I'd really appreciate that. Darian said he's loving Eth Koth. Henry said he's going Eth Koth because he's one of his favorite characters for Jedi. That's cool. See you, Rogue. Have a good day at work tomorrow. Get some rest. Let's see what else. Mario? It's a Mario said it. Who could use a free-to-play? Okay, who could a free-to-play use instead of Leia? Yoda maybe? Oh, instead of Leia, go for GS. GS is the free-to-play version of Leia, pretty much. I like Dooku right now. John said I like Dooku right now with how many people run Jedi. Yeah. Jiggy, hey Skunk, watching your stream while I'm at work. Awesome, man. Awesome. I love it, man. Love it. Hearing about that. I hear people that say they'll watch the replays and stuff. They'll just put their headphones in at work and they'll watch the replay while they're doing whatever they're doing. So cool, man. Tassine, what's up, bro? It's been a while, man. It's been a while. I haven't seen you in a little bit. Opinion on Donald Trump. Here's my. I wouldn't normally do this, but here's my opinion on Donald Trump. Okay. Basically, he started out to see absolutely how ridiculous he could be. Okay, you want to just see how ridiculous it could be, and it just went crazy. Like basically, our country loves that. Our country loves this. I mean, not all of it. Not all of our country. Believe me, there's still normal people like us, but there's a big majority of our country that just wants to be ridiculous. I mean, just out of control ridiculous. And that's that. So Trump is just seeing how far he can push it, I don't think he really took it this serious. I don't think he took this election this serious. This is more like a ratings grab for him, just like he did for his TV shows and stuff. So he just wanted to see how far he could do it, and then now it's like blowing up. It just caught on like wildfire. You know what I mean? So I don't think I've seen reviews of his rallies or whatever you want to call them. There's no like actual content that he gives. There's no like policy that he talks about. I'm just telling you, this is what I read. Okay, so I've never been to a rally. I've never watched videos of the rallies. So I'm just telling you my opinion on what the little research I've done on what his rallies are like. So basically, he just goes there, he fires up the crowd, he can get everybody fired up, and doesn't really say a whole lot about anything that means anything. So it's very unrealistic to think we're going to make Mexico pay for a wall. Okay, that's not going to happen. Okay, I mean, if anything, if Mexico had the money to pay for a wall, they could probably get their country in a better situation where they wouldn't need the wall. He talks about ISIS, how we're gonna beat ISIS and all this, but he doesn't give any type of plan to beat ISIS. So I mean, it's just a lot of hoopla, a lot of nonsense. But here's the thing, man. When it comes to the elections and stuff, we don't really have any good choices. I don't think we have. Now, let me tell you this: if I think we could have a great president, or could we have a great president, who would that be? And unfortunately, we would never be able to have him. But I think Rand Paul, man, what I've seen on that guy and the research I've done, and him showing up to Congress or whatever in the middle of the night to stop some of their stuff where they're trying to screw over, the American people. And their late stuff that's not going to be covered by news or whatever. He went in there at 3 a.m. and stopped them from doing it. That's amazing, man. A guy like that's not bought by these corporations or these special interest groups or whatever. That's my opinion on politics. I'm just saying that I really don't think whoever we get is really going to matter. I mean, there's people behind the scenes pulling the strings. There's people pulling the strings for Obama. There's people pulling the strings if it's Hillary or if it's Donald or whatever. Donald Trump maybe not as much, but that's kind of even more scary because if he can run wild, man, we might be in a lot of trouble. So I mean, that's my opinion on it. I don't really like any of the candidates personally. If we could have Bill Clinton back in again one more time, I would be all for that. I really liked it when Bill Clinton was in office. But other than that, not a fan. So sorry about that. But you did ask my opinion, and I did want to give it. If you ask my opinion, I'll be more than happy to give it. So that's my opinion on them. I'm not a fan of any of the candidates personally. But yeah, I think the Trump thing is just the Trump train is getting out of control, man. It is getting out of control. Okay. Mario said, but GS is already in that team. I mean, in that team instead of Leia. Oh, instead of that team. Royal Guard. Royal Guard would be the option, Mario. Sorry. Justine, yeah, bro, I came late. Yeah, no problem, man. No problem. You can always watch the replay. Don't forget. You guys should be watching these replays at least 3 times. They say you only retain 30% of what you hear, so you need to watch this. To get all the information, you need to watch these 3 times. For sure. Every live stream. Justine said, I agree. I doubt he'll win. Referring to Trump. Juan said, how much longer will you stream? Because it's almost my time to start my PvP. I don't know, man. Maybe another 15-20 minutes. Who knows? Hey, Skunk, who's your favorite Star Wars character? You know what? Dad asked me in a previous live stream, and I never would have thought I would admit this. But I'm going to tell you, just basing on the movies, just from the movies that we've had so far, is Rey. Rey's my favorite character so far, and I never would have thought I would say that. And matter of fact, when I saw the previews for Force Awakens, I was like, oh my goodness, look at this girl. This is ridiculous. How can we have the main character in the movie is going to be this chick? She's not even that hot. But then come to find out, she's cute. She's cute. Which that doesn't make or break the character of the movie anyways. But don't think I'm that shallow or anything. But but she is cute, and I love her character, man. She straight up punks Kylo Ren. She just makes Kylo Ren a little bitch, basically. She's just discovering her power. She hasn't been trained. She's not afraid of them, though. She's not afraid to use them. So I really like Rey a lot. So she's probably my favorite character. I never would have thought I said that, but I think she is. And then just overall, I really liked. I like Boba Fett, of course. Outside of the extended universe, I like Boba Fett. He's got some cool books. I talked about those before. Qui-Gon Jinn I like too. I did like Qui-Gon Jinn. There's quite a bit. But who are your guys' favorites? I'd be curious to know some different ones. I didn't really get into any of the animated series or anything like that. John said, yeah, Royal Guard is a solid choice. Jiggy said, Rey is hot. Yeah, she's cute, actually, now that I've seen her more. She's kind of looked like a little bit buffer Keira Knightley, is who I think she kind of looks like. Skunk, do you have Discord? I think it's a bit better than the Line thing. The reason I use Line is because of the group I'm in, FTB Gaming. That's why I have that. That's why I use the Line app. That's pretty much how we communicate. Farming Royal Guard is so damn hard. Yeah, he's kind of a pain. Henry said, my favorite Star Wars character is Heath Cloth. I don't know why, though. I just like him. I think he's cool. What is he from? I can't remember what Heath Cloth is from. Is he from the movies or is he from the extended universe? Where's he at? Let me look at him and see what he even looks like again. I can't remember what he looks like. Heath Cloth. What is he? Is he the same thing as Darth Maul? Whatever that race is? Is that what he is? All the good ones take a while to get, Morrow. Yeah, that's true. Juan, take care, guys. Catch you next time. Keep up the good work, Skunk. Peace. Thanks, Juan. Thank you for coming. And then Jiggy asked the same question as me. Where do you see Heath Cloth at? And then Henry said, Heath Cloth is in the Clone Wars. Okay. So he must have been in the animated series. He must have been featured in there more than, huh? John said, if you're free to play, I'd recommend picking 2 guys to farm. For the rest, spend on getting gear. Yeah, I agree. For my main account, I farm for Rey and First Order TIE Pilot. Those are the 2 I farm for. And sometimes I won't even farm for First Order TIE Pilot. I'll just primarily farm for Rey for sure. And sometimes I'll refresh Rey twice to get her. I have 2 nodes opened up for Rey. But those are the only 2 I farm in hard nodes, and then the rest goes towards gear. He is in the 2nd season, 9th episode, I think. Oh, cool. Jiggy said, Zabrak is the species, I think, for Heath Cloth. Zabrak, confirmed by Wikipedia. Okay, cool. What's Darth Maul? Is he that? Okay, so same as Darth Maul. Okay, cool. So there's Zabrak. Well, that's cool, man. Did you guys, I think Juan told me about that Darth Maul video. I'm pretty sure it was Juan that told me. But I did end up finally watching that. That was really cool. I also watched that Kira unofficial Star Wars one. on YouTube. That was pretty cool too. The plane ship battles or whatever in that one were neat. On that Kara Unofficial, and the battles with Darth Maul was really cool on that one. So if you guys haven't checked those out, you can. You can see the videos on lordskunk.com. I did share them on my blog. So you guys can check those videos out if you haven't done so. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. If you're just watching this on replay, if you just came into the live stream, please subscribe. I greatly appreciate that. Again, social media, Facebook, Twitter, LordSkunk1, website, lordskunk.com. What else? Pretty much at lordskunk.com you can find access to all my different pages and stuff. So just go to lordskunk.com and I'll pretty much take you and give you everything you need to know. So let's post any questions, any last questions that you guys have. We'll go ahead and run this probably till 9:30. That's 15 more minutes or so. Will be my latest. I'll run it. So if you have anything else, any other questions, any other comments or whatever, it could be Star Wars. It could be anything related. I don't care at this point. You know, we've talked about all different types of things, TV shows, movies, whatever. So whatever you guys have, feel free to post in there. We can chat about it. I'm going to grab a drink, so I will be right back. But feel free to post those in the live chat. Hey, Crypto, what's up, man? Crypto's in the house. Jiggy said, got wrecked today by a Boba Fett team. Half my squad was gone in 3 turns. Ouch. Must have been an AoE team then, huh? Yeah, those AoE teams can be tough. Let me see. What do I got on here? Can I do anything? I'll see if I can accomplish some stuff while we're chatting. What do I need to buy out of here? Am I doing 88? Yeah, I still need a little more for 88. Let's get him. Shipments. Anything new? Nope. Okay, I did get some beta shards today, so that was cool. In the shard shop. And we're going to continue to work on GS, I guess. So we're 8 in. See if we can get a couple more of those. We can do about 9, maybe 10 pulls. Let's do an actual fight though, because I want to show you my dark side team. I'm thinking a lot of my allies have DACA, so I'm thinking I'll just use their DACA to get through these battles, and then I'll put in this team. So Phasma, and I could promote Phasma to 7-star. I just haven't done so yet. I don't want to spend $1 million right now on her. And then First Order TIE Pilot's about a little less than 30 shards away from being able to be 7-starred. I need to gear up all these guys. I need to put ability mats in their powers and stuff. I think Royal Guard's only blue gear, but this is kind of what I'm thinking to get through the dark side, the last little bit of dark side missions. So let me know what you guys think about that. Yeah, as long as my allies have DACA. Yeah, if you're my ally and you don't care about your dark side as much, please put DACA as lead. Play a match on dark side with DACA as lead, so I can use her. If you guys are my ally on my main account, which is the level 70 account, I'd appreciate that. If you want to add me, all my ally codes are in the comment section of the videos. I am full up on both accounts, but if you're 70, I will make room for some 70s. Let's see what questions we got. Yeah, did I see the Captain America trailer? Yeah, I did. I did see the Captain America trailer. You didn't tell me Spider-Man was in it. And it was the same kid's voice from the Sony Spider-Man. So I wonder how they pulled that off. Probably made all their money on Star Wars that Disney was able to make that agreement with Sony. So interesting. That'll be interesting. But didn't you see his suit looked really weird? Did you notice that? His suit was really strange looking. I did watch a video or something. I saw something. Maybe it was on Facebook where they showed him side by side the normal Spider-Man, the normal Spider-Man outfit compared to the one in that video looked really weird. So I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that would be kind of cool. Looks like we got a lot more characters. Now I will tell you one thing it has over The one slight thing it does have over Batman versus Superman, is the fact that it looks like they're featuring a lot more characters from the universe, whereas I think Batman versus Superman is going to be Batman, Aquaman, Wonder Woman, and Superman. So, yeah, but no, good. I did check it out. It looked pretty good, the trailer. It's Mario. Just a quick question. How much money have you spent on the game? I love that account. I don't know, man. To be honest with you, I never really checked or whatever. I don't really want to know. And going back now, I would have done things differently. I would have done things a lot differently. I just got really into those packs. I would have changed that. There's other ways I could have done it to have just as good a team. And could have vested those resources a little different way. Crypto said 5 shards away from Mace and 30 away from ETH Koth. Oh, nice. Cool. Crypto, I would really recommend, if you missed it, to watch the beginning of the video, the replay of this, that we talk about Yoda and what you're going to have, what your best chances are going to be to do that. So before you start building your team and investing too much, I'd really recommend checking that out. I'm going to try this with Poggle and just see if I can get away with no heals and just see what happens. Let's just see once what happens here. So definitely check that out if you missed it, Crypto. I recommend it. Jiggy, old Doc is 7-star worth it. I got her 5-star and she's doing okay. Yeah, I mean, I would think so. I heard a lot of people say that you can actually do 4 or 5-star and just gear up real well. But if you had Daka and you could put her as lead on your dark side and you're my ally, please do so for me. I'd appreciate it. That would help me. Tassine said, yeah, new suit. Are you talking about Spider-Man? Yeah. It looked really weird. Oh, my energy's full on my Droid account, so I need to use up my energy on my Droid account. So let's look. Let's get out of here. How do I get out of this? What the heck? Now I'm stuck in this. What? Oh, there we go. Okay. I gotta get some battles on auto over here because I don't have any sim tickets on this account, so I'm gonna start some auto battles over here going. Okay. Oh, and just so you guys know, somebody brought up Line App earlier. If you do have Line App and you want to add me, it's just Lord Skunk on there. His suit, it's from the 90s comics, I think, Spider-Man's. Yeah, it's just weird. It must have been part of the agreement with Sony to not be able to use the good-looking suit. John said, nice, just took rank 1 back. Congratulations. Great. Crypto, okay, I came 30 minutes late. Yeah, if you go back to the replay and watch that, I think there was some good information in there. Tassine's got to head out. I know it's Sunday night, so a lot of you guys got to head out. No problem, man. I'm going to stream for a little bit longer because I got to burn up some of this energy. So if you guys want to stick around and have any questions, feel free to ask them. But thanks for coming, Tassine. Thanks, everybody who came out tonight. Again, please subscribe if you haven't done so yet. I greatly appreciate that. And let's get this auto battle going, and we'll go over and check on these guys. So we did lose somebody by not having that healer, so yeah, so it can be tough not having that Daka in there. So John, note to self, don't snipe so early. Yeah. Well, if the time change affected you, yeah, there's nothing you can do about that. That was just okay. And to get this gear, I don't need the 3-star. I don't think it matters, but so I'm gonna keep putting this on auto while we chat away, get through some of this burn through some of this energy. Yeah, the gear drop rate, man, it's just really annoying. It's just so annoying. Hey Skunk, are you American or Canadian? I am neighbors to Canada. I actually live in the greatest state in the United States of America, or the greatest state in the Union, and that is known as Michigan. That's where I live. I live in Michigan. So I am neighbors to Canada. It's been a while since I've been up to Canada, but I have been up to Windsor a few times. Windsor, Canada, there up by Detroit. So, yep, I'm neighbors to the Canadians, but I do live in the greatest state in the United States of America. God bless the USA. Where are you from? Are you a Canadian? What's this all about? I would like to visit Toronto someday, or Vancouver. Either one of those I think would be cool cities to visit. French Canadian, cool, man, cool. Are you a GSP, George St. Pierre fan then, at all? Looks like he might be coming back for UFC 200 in July. I'd be excited to see that. See him back in the ring again, back in the octagon. Chocolate plays Minecraft Factions. I have a problem. What's your problem? What is the problem? I will try to help you the best I can. What characters do you think EA is going to buff next? Crypto said. I hope that they do something with Anakin's kit. I'd like to see something done with Anakin's kit, and I would like to see some changes to Darth Maul personally. That's what I would like to see. Other than that, I would like to see him change Grievous. I'd like to see him make Grievous bigger. I think his character model should be a lot bigger. I mean, GS is bigger than Grievous. So, chocolate plates. I spent $312 US on chromium packs. Okay, that is a problem if it's only $312, because $312 isn't going to get you a lot in chromium packs. Unfortunately, I hate to say that, but it's not going to get you much. It's just going to really frustrate you, because you're going to get a lot of characters that are chromium exclusive, and you can't do anything with them now if you used all your crystals. You're better off. Now, I've talked about this, guys, in previous live streams, and I'll say it again. If you're going to do it, man, be smart. Think of this. This is an investment. If you're investing your real money, you got to invest it in the right areas. Use those. You're better off using those on refreshes. If I could go back in time and change some things, I would, and I would have spent more investing in refreshes on getting gear and getting specific characters I really wanted. Some of the characters that are chromium exclusive, like old Ben, he's really cool, but do I really need him? Maybe not. Leia, I'm glad I got her. I am glad I got Leia though, so I'm glad there. But Kit Fisto, is he all that great? Nah, not really. Elia, I have her. I could 7-star her, and I heard a lot of good things about her. So I'll maybe try her out. Oh, here's Grievous. You guys want to see 7-star Grievous? Let me pull up my other account. Here, we can watch 7-star Grievous in action. So look how tiny he is. That's weird, man. I need to fix that. I don't know if that's a buff, but they need to change his model. Anyways. My bank denied all the payments. I kept all the stuff. Nice, man. Nice. Well, there you go. There you go. That'll work. I don't know what EA would do about it, if they could do anything to your account to penalize you, or Google Play can penalize you anyway. I don't think they can. So that's cool. That's cool. Too bad you didn't do more. Be careful though, man. Just be careful, because they can contact your bank. Because it's probably done through some type of MasterCard or Visa, so they can go around that. They can go directly to MasterCard or Visa with that. So just be careful. So let's see how that plays out. Keep us posted on that. I'd be curious to know how that plays out. So just be careful. I wouldn't do a bunch more right away. Let's see how you do with this 312. Yeah, if it works, I'd be curious to know. And then crypto, you should only buy chromium packs like once every 2 months. Yeah, I mean, depending on what you really need, for most of your characters, let's look at the top 10 characters too. I've been doing that video series, and I really fell behind on it. I really need to finish it. But if we look at the top 10 characters, we'll just go over who they are. Rey, who is really, you can't get a ton of shards from her. I mean, you got to get real lucky. Her chromium drop rate is real low. I've only got her a few times in the chromium packs. So Ray is in the Ray is in the top 10, so she not really Chromium exclusive. Your number 9 character is Poe. He's not you can get him outside of Chromium. Number let's see, number 7 would be Poggle. So you get him out of Galactic Wars. GS would be in the top 10. You can get him out of Cantina. So that's not really a benefit for Chromiums there. Qui-Gon Jinn you can get out of Cantina now. He's in the top 10. Barriss, Lumi, IG-86, those are all in the top 10, and all of those characters you can get outside of that. So I would just use energy refreshes and not buy Chromium packs. That's where they trick you, man. They trick you into getting those Chromium packs. So yeah, going back, if I could go back in time and do it differently, I would definitely have not invested as heavily into Chromium packs. Even if I didn't have Leia, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. I mean, I could definitely use somebody else instead of Leia, in my teams. So yeah, now buying the starter packs, some of those are good. Some of those, like Jedi pack or whatever, some of those are good to get. John said, I agree, Crypto, I buy a pack every week. Yeah, I mean, whatever you guys are into, man. Whatever makes the game enjoyable for you. I'm just telling you, if we're min-maxing, if we're just min-maxing and trying to be as efficient as possible, because not everybody has the resources to be able to do it. So, you don't have to. Don't feel like you're missing out if you don't do it. That's what they want you to think. That's how they get you. That's how they get you to to buy the packs. So. Let me check my other one because we need to continue. We need to burn up more energy here. So we'll put in Sid, I guess. Okay, Chocolate said, got stuff like Fisto and Kun and stuff. Yeah, he's going to stay with that. Chocolate said, I should have bought the Jedi Master and Apprentice. Yeah, that's a good pack to get. But he did get his 5-star Lumi. That's cool. Yeah, it does save time. You can do it. I mean, yeah, but I mean, you're not guaranteed on who you're going to get. I mean, look at some of the pulls you get. I mean, if I do, I'll tell you what happens if I buy a Chromium pack right now. I'm going to get 3 Leias, a Cad Bane, and somebody else. So, somebody I don't really care about, or I'll get that stupid Jedi Guardian or one of the Night Sisters, which I have like over 400 shards of them, already. So I'm past the point now for me. I got Qui-Gon Jinn in a Chromium pack before he came out. Cool. I got Amagundi from Bronzium. Yeah. You can. I mean, the only character that I think that I know for sure that you can't get from Bronzium is Rey. You can't get any Rey shards or any Rey characters out of Bronzium. But I think pretty much everybody else's, for the most part, is in there. So yeah, but I mean, it's just real low drop rate, obviously, in the Bronzium. But yeah, there's some options in there. Yeah, the one drawback on the being more free to play or whatever, or not investing a lot, is the sim tickets, man. I hate not having the sim ticket. I got a bazillion of those on my other account, but in this one I have to actually play the battles. Fives and Lumi and Bronzium, nice. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, feel free, guys. I'm just right now. I mean, I'm just getting through these couple battles I'm doing, so I got to do them anyway. So I'll just keep the live stream up. If you guys got any other questions or any other discussion you want to talk about, we can go over them. Oh, I'm looking for somebody who can video edit. If you have skill and interest in editing video, let me know. I want somebody that I can trust and work with to chop up my videos and put them into smaller formats. So like we can cut out what I talked about for Yoda, make a video for that. We can cut out like a Galactic Wars. I can just do my Galactic Wars video, whatever. If anybody knows anything about video editing or has an interest in video editing, let me know. Or maybe if you know somebody that's interested in it, have them contact me. You can email me at lordskunk2016@gmail. But I think that would be cool for the channel. I think that would help a lot because the live streams are long, and if we could just have somebody break them up for other people that maybe can't watch them as long or whatever, that would be cool. So I'm looking for a video editing person right now. If you have any other skill or desire to do, if you want to do it like an intro or an extra or whatever for me, if you want to do anything with channel art or anything like that, if you guys have an interest in that, I'd be glad to look at it and work with you. If you can do that, that would be cool. Chocolate says, I'm so excited for 16 days from now. I'll have enough shards for Darth Vader. Yeah, just be careful. I mean, don't invest a lot of stuff into Vader because you can't shard him up real easy. So he's cool to unlock, but I wouldn't invest a lot in him right now. So. John said that's a. Oh, well, Chocolate said, I see allies have 2-star Vaders, and John said that's a bot. Yeah. Sometimes you just get random people in there. Yeah, because you can't unlock Vader at 2 stars. Yeah, allies are random. That's why it's important to have an actual ally list of real allies, people that that you get through this channel or whatever. That's why I encourage you guys to share your ally codes with each other and help each other out. Or post those in on the different forums and stuff to get allies, because it's important to have those. You want higher level allies if you're lower level, just to help you if you can find people that will do it. And there are a lot of people out there that are 70 that'll help you. So Chocolate said, I just want him because he's cool. Yeah, man, there's nothing wrong with having him. I mean, he's cool to unlock, and you get him as just progressing through the game. So yeah, what John said, unlock him but don't spend resources on him for PvP or anything. Crypto's back. What's up, Crypto? Oh, Chocolate says, I can edit for you, Skunk. Cool. Yeah, if you want to do that, I can work with you on that. And if you want to edit those up, watch them and cut them up, that would be cool. I'd appreciate that. So email me at lordskunk at lordskunk2016@gmail, and we'll talk more about it. Or if you got Line App too, you can get Line App and add me as lordskunk on Line App. So we can chat about that. But yeah, I'd like to be able to cut some of these videos up. I think we got some really good content in there, and we could get more, get some more activity and get some more viewers that maybe just don't have, can't watch a 2 or 3 hour live stream. I understand that. So we got good content. We'll just chop them up, put them in smaller videos. So cool. I appreciate that. And then what else did I want to tell you guys? I was going to tell you guys something else. What was it? Oh. Do you guys think we should start a Line App group, or maybe a forum or something I could put on my website where we can interact and chat with that way? So if we have questions and stuff put on there, or do you think not really? Do you think it's not really worth it? Because we can interact on the comments of the videos, we can interact in the live chat. Let me know what you guys think if you have any thoughts on that. Because it's cool. I know in my Line App group it's cool because people they'll share. Like they'll hit rank 1, or they'll run into a team that's tough, and they can share the screen cap and stuff. It just gives you a way to communicate and interact in the community, to get some different input on stuff. So Discord, yeah, I just don't use Discord. I use Line App, so I don't care. I mean, Discord, I could check that out too. I'll maybe do some research on that. I'll have to check that out a little more, and we'll see about that. So I'll do some research on that over the next couple of days. But yeah, if you guys have suggestions, let me know. I think now with this XSplit, if I actually upgrade to it, which it looks like it runs pretty good, right, guys? The quality looks good and everything. Maybe I'll upgrade it, and then I can simultaneously stream to Twitch and YouTube. So I can start building up over on Twitch too. Oh, we got our 5 of 5. Nice. All right, what's that do for us? Oh, cool. Okay. How many do we need of this? 4. Oh, look. There's Vim's Grievous. Let's put him in there with our droids, dude. That'll be pretty sick, man. 7-star Grievous with our little droid team. Nice. Let me see. Let me read. Yeah, I think it's worth it. What do you think? What's worth it? Which part? So we talked about 4 different things there. We talked about forums. We talked about Line App. We talked about Discord. Yeah, it's hard to find people on your server. I posted one when I first started too, and I didn't get any response from that. You know, so. Crypto said, or sorry, Chocolate said, Skunk and viewers, I need your help. I need you to please add me as an ally. I get Vader shards for it. It will let me get him tomorrow instead. My code is 974-855-758. Yeah, and somebody else was posting their code too. Post those in the comments after the live stream. Once the replay's up, post your code in the comments there. But if you guys can add him to help him out, if you can. His code is 974-855-758. But yeah, I recommend you posting that in the comment section when the replay's up. Do you think it's worth it to buy sim tickets and shipments? No. No, I wouldn't spend energy for sim tickets. I mean, unless you're like super pressed for time. You know what I mean? Like if you just don't have any time to do it. But if it's your second account, I mean, that account, you should invest a lot of stuff into it anyways. You're going to start building up sim tickets too as you start doing your refreshes. So it's not that bad. Just put on auto, especially if you're playing on your PC. Just put on auto from time to time while you're doing other stuff. On the internet. So. Jiggy said he added you. Chocolate, so cool. I just buy energy and sometimes credits if I really need to. Yeah. Yep. I agree, John. Jiggy said I did buy some tickets. Very useful for him. Yeah, if it's useful for you to do it, absolutely. I mean, if everybody's different, so if it benefits you to do it, go ahead. Nothing wrong with it. I'm just telling you my personal opinion. So, crypto added chocolate. Cool, man. Cool. Jiggy said I buy some tickets. I'm not patient. Yeah, I mean, you definitely can. You could definitely do it. If that's what you want to do, and you just don't have a lot of time or whatever, and you have the resources, by all means, get them. Chocolate said, come on, we need 2 more allies. Come on, guys, help Chocolate out. Add them. It's 974-855-758. If you can add him. But you post it in the comments of the replay, you'll get them. You'll get them for sure. We got a lot of viewers that have to watch outside of the live stream just because of whatever reason. So you'll get it. Okay, so has anybody played this? I saw on the internet there somewhere, I can't remember where I seen it, but I saw somebody talking about this new game, this Clash Royale game. And what piqued my interest in it was that they said that it's live arena. So like I think you can really play against other players at the same time. Has anybody played that, or does anybody know about that? Because if that's the case, I've been waiting for an app. I don't want to play that game, but I've been waiting for an app to do it because I want CGEA or whatever to jump on and be able to do that. So I want them to be able to give us live arena. So I'd like to see somebody else do it and be successful with it and show how much profit is to be made with it. So if that's the case, if anybody played it or tried it, I'd like to know. Crypto said I have it and it is. Oh, cool. Well, maybe I'll just have to download it on this and just check it out. And I'm curious. So how does it work? Tasim, welcome back. How does it work? Crypto and Jiggy. I mean, it's like what, you just queue up and then you just fight somebody. How does it, explain a little bit to it? I'd like to know. Oh, to seeing if you have a spot on your allies list, if you can add Chocolate. He needs 2 more allies to get his achievement, to get his Vader, to unlock his Vader. It's up a little higher in the chat. This is ally code, if you can help him out. Yeah, allies are really important. I saw a good guide. If you go on the main forum, I think it's Velcor, I think is who did it. I can't remember. Quell something. Quelnar or Queltor. I can't remember the guy's name. But anyways, he posted a real good guide about allies. If you go to the main, the official forum site and go to their guide section, he posted a real good guide I read the other day. It's pretty long. It's pretty detailed. I read most of it about allies and how they work and stuff. So you should read that because allies are really important in this game. All right, Chocolate. It looks like Tassine's going to help you out, so it looks like he's going to add you. And keep in mind, guys. I mean, if your list is full or whatever, you don't have to keep necessarily keep him on forever if you can't. But just him having you to get the achievement would be good enough. So. Okay, Ghost Rider. Hey, what's up, man? He added, looks like he added your Chocolate, so good. I love our community, man. I love the fact of our viewers and stuff and how we help each other out, so that's what it's all about. Ghost Rider, I'm not sure if I've seen you in chat before. I'm not sure. I think maybe I have. It's kind of vaguely I remember. But if you haven't done so, please subscribe to the channel so you get updates to the channel. I'd really appreciate that. And welcome to the channel, by the way. Feel free to interact in the chat. We're just pretty much done with the live stream now. At this point, I'm just finishing up some of these battles that I had to do anyways, and we're just doing some general discussion. So if you guys have any questions or anything you want to add, feel free to post those in the live chat. Forums aren't working. Crypto. So when you click battle on the main screen, you fight actual people. Oh, this is about that battle royale that we were talking about. Okay, so when you click battle on the main screen, you fight actual people. The people you fight are the same level as you. Every time you put a troop on the ground, you lose something called elixir. Okay, Chocolate needs 1 more ally. I think you got it, Chocolate. It just takes a minute to come through. I think Ghost Rider added you. Subscribe. Great channel. Thanks so much, Ghost Rider. I appreciate it. That was about Clash Royale. Yep, I got you. Jiggy said, be right back, out for a smoke. Jiggy, I'm proud to announce that I'm about a month and a half smoke-free. There's a site called Vaporfy. I think it's vaporfy.com. And I got a nice vape machine. Costs probably about somewhere between $60 or $70. But it's a nice machine. And it's nothing compared to those little e-cigarettes, those disposable ones. They're just junk. So get you a nice machine and get your quality good e-juice or whatever. They got all different flavors. I prefer the menthol out of all the ones I've tried. Overall, I just like the menthol better. And I highly recommend that, man, over those other ones. Plus, it's cheaper. Yeah, congratulations, John. He said I haven't had a cigarette in 3 months. He vapes. Yeah, absolutely, man. I'll tell you what, man. You smell better. Your appetite comes back. Your taste buds, are better. You can do it pretty much wherever. A lot of places won't let you do it, but yeah, I mean, it's the way to go. It's the way to go for me. Okay, I want to go back real quick. I see there's some good stuff we can talk about, but I want to go back real quick to crypto. Okay, so this is what he says. So when you click battle on the main screen, you fight actual people. The people you fight are the same level as you. Every time you put a troop on the ground, you lose something called elixir. Okay, but what? So like what? Is it a queue? Like so you hit like I'm ready to fight, and then what? Like I mean, it can't be instant because you can't always guarantee there'll be somebody, a real live person waiting on the other end. So explain how that works. I want to know more about that. Tassine said, just got my phone out the charge. Give me a second. John said, I like the decoded line. What does that mean? What do you mean by decoded line? I'm not sure what that means. And then Crypto asked, who do you think Snoke is in The Force Awakens? We'll talk about that. Donkey, what's up, bro? Donkey just joined. Hey, Donkey, if you missed it, you can watch the replay. We did have some good discussion about Yoda event. You can check out on the replay. I think we went over that. If you haven't beat Yoda yet, if you already beat Yoda, then I guess maybe you could skip that. But if you're still trying to figure out how to do it, we have some good information in there. So. On the stream, but let's see what else we got. Okay, Tassine said he sent a request to you chocolate. It will take a minute sometimes to come through. Tassine said, yes, Skunk, I haven't ever smoked, but once almost did. Yeah, man, it's tough, man. If I got younger viewers on here, don't smoke, man. Do not smoke. Do not start smoking cigarettes. Please don't do it. Do not smoke cigarettes. It is not worth it. I don't care what anybody says or what you think people think, whatever. Do not do it. I'm telling you from being a lifelong smoker that needs 43 more shards. Okay, cool. Yeah, there's some great info on there on the beginning, man. I've done a lot of research. I got all my Jedi, or I got 5 7-star Jedis, but they're not the right 5 7-star Jedis. So don't think that you just need to get 5 7-star Jedis and you can go in and beat him. Okay, it doesn't work that way. So make sure you watch that information. It's going to save you a lot of time and effort. And you might even consider switching gears depending on what you have going on. But JC is for sure you want him. So you definitely want JC. So that you're moving in the right direction with JC. Okay. I'm going to go back to that Snow comment, Crypto. Sorry I didn't forget about it, but let me see. You may have to wait a little bit before a fight, but as soon as you click battle, it finds someone for you to fight. Okay, good. So it is a queue. It does put you in a queue. Okay, cool. To see if you start, it becomes an addiction, which is why I never tried it. Yeah, it's horrible, man. It's horrible. Yeah, if you're not addicted to nicotine, don't start vaping. A lot of kids I noticed, they're like, oh, well, like in high school kids and stuff I've seen, or whatever, they start vaping instead of smoking. Don't do that either. Okay, don't start doing that. If you don't do anything with nicotine, if you're not addicted to nicotine or you never have done anything with nicotine, don't start. Stay away from nicotine. It is worse than it's just as bad as any major hardcore drug, and being able to be addicted to it. So do not do anything with nicotine if you're not addicted to it. And if you're vaping like me, I'm going to try to start as time goes on, as I start losing the habit of cigarettes, which I will over time. I'll start lowering my nicotine levels. Tassine said, yeah, my dad smoked. I always tried to stop him and threw his packs out. It never worked. Yeah, my daughter, man, has been trying for years to get me to stop smoking. She writes me letters and all kinds of stuff. She used to take pictures on my phone of letters and put them on as my wallpaper. It's not to smoke. So, yeah, I finally just knew I got to do it, man. I got to quit. And I just switched to the vape. So, for now, it'll work. Okay, Donkey says, yeah, I know. He's got Barris, JC, Koth, Jin, and Lumi. Great, absolutely, perfect team. Good job. John said, my arena is getting intense. 10 minutes left. Had to take first place back 3 times already. Yeah. Well, wait. Don't. Okay, as long as you're in the top 4 or 5, I can't remember. I think it's top 4. As long as you're in the top 4, you don't have to worry about taking it back. You only need to get that number 1 spot at the last minute. So just snipe at about 7 to 6 minutes till, and then progress your game all the way through to the end. So like the last 30 seconds, I'll finish the fight. Okay, that's what you need to do. So you don't have to constantly sit there and take number 1 spot back. You only need number 1 spot at reset. So I might sit at as long as I sit in the top 4, I can sit there all day. I don't care, but I'll get it back at right 6 minutes or 7 minutes before reset, and I'll fight the battle, and I won't finish the battle until there's 30 seconds left in the battle. Jiggy said, yep, I try to smoke less every day, but it's hard as hell. Yeah, you got to switch to vaping, man. If you're having a tough time quitting, you got to quit for 2 days, and then start vaping, and you'll be good. Any difference between vaping and hookah? Yeah, I think there's a big difference between vaping. Hookah, you're still inhaling smoke. So you're still getting those fumes and all the bad stuff that's in smoke. One of the biggest things, the nicotine isn't as detrimental to your body or your health as the smoke. The smoke is what gets you. The smoke and the carcinogens and all the crap that's in the smoke. So yeah. Okay, it's better than cigs, but still not good for you. Yeah, I wouldn't stay away from anything that's smoke related. Go to vaping. If you're gonna try it, if you have to have nicotine, vape. Jetto Sean, I got 7-star Yoda with Lumi. I got 7-star Yoda with Lumi lead, Mace, Ethoth, Ahsoka, and JC. And when I beat it, they were all still alive. Excellent. Okay, so I'm gonna continue. We'll try Yoda again maybe here in a minute. I just got Old Ben. I think Old Ben's my downfall because Old Ben buffs himself with his basic, and Yoda just steals that. So I think that's why I'm having such a tough time. Okay, let me see where we're at. I'm sending a message to the guy who keeps taking it from me. Nice, nice. What, you know him? You know him on the forums or something? Yeah, no carbon monoxide and tar and vaping, yeah. Okay, let's go back to that question that I think it was Crypto said. I think it was Crypto. Where is it? Where's that one? Who do you think Snoke is or whatever from the movie? Where's that question at? Okay. Crypto asked, who do you think Snoke is in The Force Awakens? So some people have said he might be Darth Plagueis. I don't think that's very realistic. Some people thinks he might be Darth Vader. I don't think that's realistic. And some people think he could be Darth Sidious. I don't think that's very realistic. So I think Snoke is a new character. I think. Because I don't see why any of those other characters would call themselves Snoke. You know what I mean? Instead of their actual names. That doesn't seem to make sense. And I think for some of the theories that I've seen to make them be other people, it seem like it'd be too complicated for the movie to make it all that different. But I'd be curious to think who you guys think he is. Who do you guys think Snoke is in the movie? Justine said, I respect you for at least trying to stop. Yeah, man, I'm trying, man. I'm not gonna smoke cigarettes again. I won't ever smoke another cigarette. That's for sure. So if I have to vape for the rest of my life, I'll do it. But I will not smoke cigarettes again. John said, no, just lock them out at 4 minutes 49 seconds. Now I just run the clock down. Be careful going late, man. It's better to go early than to go late. I like to go 6 to 7 minutes early, with 6 to 7 minutes left of reset, because I know if I run my battle all the way down, they can't beat me in a minute or two. You know what I mean? A minute or a minute and a half, they can't beat me. So just be careful, because they can lock you out. They can snipe you. So be careful. So I prefer to start earlier rather than later. Darth Jar Jar is Snoke. There you go. Supreme Leader Snoke is Supreme Leader Smoke. By the way, I want him to be the same size as Yoda. That's funny. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, I think that's who he is. I think Snoke is Snoke. I think that's, everybody has all these theories and stuff, but I think that's really who it is. Now somebody said they released some type of leak of what episode 8 is going to be, and they said he's Sid, but I don't believe it. I don't believe he's Emperor Palpatine. I don't believe that at all. So if he was Emperor Palpatine, he would be Emperor Palpatine. I really would like to see him be Plagueis, and Andy Serkis has said that Snoke is just Snoke. Yeah, I think Snoke is just Snoke. Yeah, I'm in the same boat as with you with Sig Smoke. Cool, good. Yeah, just don't do them, man. If you keep smoking, you will end up like Supreme Leader Smoke. Yeah, you will. You will. Yeah, don't keep smoking, man. Quit. Get off it. The longest I've quit smoking was about 3 months. I can usually get to about 3 months of no cigarettes, and then something will happen and I'll relapse or whatever. So that's why I'm gonna just stick with vaping. But I'm telling you guys, I can't stress enough. If you're gonna vape and you're gonna switch from being a real smoker to a vapor, you have to get a good vape machine. The e-cigs are garbage, dude. They're a waste of your money and time, and they're gonna lead you right back to cigarettes. So get you a good vape machine. Like I said, I use a site called Vaporfy, Vaporfy.com, but there's a whole bunch of other good ones out there that you can get you a nice machine. And do it that way. Okay, what else we got, man? What other questions do we have or discussion? You guys been watching The Walking Dead? That's going to come on here shortly for me. I usually watch it on DVR. I give it a little bit of time though, so I'll fast forward to the commercials. But if you guys been following that, it's been pretty good. It's pretty intense. The last episode, actually, the last couple episodes. But I'm excited for Game of Thrones to come out. Hopefully that'll be out. That's April, I think. That's going to be out. John said, I like the iStick 30W. I'm not sure. Is that e-cig, a 30 watt? Is that what you mean? iStick 30 watt? Tassine said, I quit watching The Walking Dead a while ago. Yeah, it kind of got weird for a while. It got a little slow, actually, for me. It got boring. It definitely picked up. This new season or whatever has definitely picked up, and it's really starting to go in line with the comic, I guess. So if you like the comic and you haven't been watching, it's starting to line up a lot with the comic, I guess, based on what some of the people have been saying. Yeah, iStick 30 watt. So yeah, you guys could check that out. I think the one I got is a little bit more powerful than that. What's mine? Mine's let's see here. I got, if you guys want to look it up, I got the Vaporfy Edge model. If you guys want to look that up, I don't know what that is. It's like the mid-range model probably that they offer. You guys can get those ones. They're called like mods or whatever, like a box, so like super powerful with these really big batteries and all that in them. That was a little too extreme for me, but maybe someday I'll progress to that. But I think mine might be a 100 watt or 70 watt one. I get good smoke out of it though, or good vape out of it, whatever you want to call it. I didn't like those little e-cigs. You don't get much out of them. One last question, hopefully about smoking. When did you start? I started smoking young, man. I started smoking probably when I was like 12 or something stupid crazy. And back then, I mean, literally, I remember I would go to middle school and I'd get $3 for lunch, and I'd spend $2 at lunch, and I had $1 left over, and I could buy a pack of basic cigarettes for $1. That's crazy. That's how telling my age right now. But yeah, I mean, I remember I was in middle school. I was in early high school. I'd walk right into the gas station and buy a pack of cigarettes. It was crazy. They cracked down a lot on that now. Good. I'm thankful that they did. But yeah, I wish I wouldn't have started. And it's been a lot of years more years of me smoking than not in my life. So I could actually start feeling it physically a little bit. I don't know. Maybe it was mental telling me that, but whatever. My body was starting to tell me that I needed to make a change. So you waste so much time too, man. You waste so much time. So much time is taken away from other stuff. There's a good commercial on right now about that kid. He's a drummer or whatever, and he's at band practice. They're practicing in the band, and he has to get up and keeps wasting time smoking. It's true, man. That's true. It is a big time waster. 12, yeah. I was like 12. I mean, I didn't really start inhaling the crap. I just did it to be cool or whatever. I guess I don't know. So I wouldn't consider myself at 12 like a smoker, but as I got older, obviously it started progressing to be that way. All that's money you spend on Star Wars Heroes now. You save on cigarettes. Yeah. I hope so too, man. I think I will. I set off the squad arena and I go down 500 spots. Why did I do that? I set off the squad arena and I go down 5. Explain what you mean. I set off the squad arena. I don't know what you're saying there. Explain that and I'll try to help you. What do you mean by that, John? What do you mean by over 40 watts? What does that mean? Oh, how he dropped so much. Wow, 500 spots is a lot to drop. Oh, well, you must be a lower rank. I mean, you get up higher, you can only, if you get up in the top 10, you can only drop, like 3 or 4 spots, 5 spots maybe at the most. If you're in that lower range, that's why I tell you guys it's really wise to invest a little bit of energy in getting higher up in the arena. Get up as high as you can, preferably, if you can do it, get as close to the number 1 spot as you can possibly get. It's much easier to maintain that rank. If the Android emulator gets deleted off your computer, does it wipe your account? No, absolutely not. It's based off your Google Play account, so it's always linked to that. So if you have to delete it, you can. I'm using a different emulator now. I'm using BlueStacks instead of Andy. So no, it's based off your Google. Oh, you stopped doing arena. Yeah, well, if you stop doing arena, yeah, you're gonna fall. If you stop doing arena, you should do your arena every day because it's part of your daily, anyways. My device goes up to 30 watts. I vape at 15 watts. 15 watts is a mouth to lounge hit. You mean lung hit? What do you mean? When you're vaping at 40 watts and higher, it's a direct lung hit. For me, I found it harsh and hurt my throat. Oh, yeah, I like it. I like it. The harsher, the better. If you're a smoker, man, you can't get away without doing it. That was my problem with those little e-cigs and stuff, man. I just wasn't getting enough. Wasn't getting the feel, man. You got to get that feel. I got as high up as I could in arena, but sadly, I did not start my account off that strong. Yeah, man, you just gotta find out if you're able to compete. If you're able to compete, crypto, spend invest a little bit of energy, maybe 1 energy refresh on arena, and go as high as you can get, and try to stick there. You got to at least do 3 battles a day as part of your arena, or part of your dailies, anyways. Because when you do that, okay, in case you guys don't notice for some reason, in case you forgot or you just weren't aware, by doing your daily, you get 100 extra arena credits per day. You get 100 extra arena tokens by completing that daily. So when you do your 3 arena battles and complete that in your daily activities, you get 100 extra of these. So keep that in mind. If you're not doing that, you're missing out. Oh, I got another one? Oh, that's easy. We can get one of those pretty quick. We actually have a sim ticket we can use. There we go. Got it. Yoda won't really help me though. I need some more deeps. Okay. I spent 100 crystals to get to the 100 spot today. Oh, okay. Oh, 100 crystals to get the number 1 spot today. Okay, cool. Yeah. Good question for Cantina battles. If I farm shards for JC, should I use the level 6 or level 3 battle for better drop rate? Cantina battles for JC. Oh, yeah. Well, I would use 6 because I think you get a better drop rate on your ability mats and stuff. I don't think the shard drop rate for the actual character is that much different, but the other stuff that you get in addition to it is better. So I would do the higher you can. Why don't I buy sim tickets? This is primarily a free-to-play account, my Droid account. So I'm real limited on my crystals. So I usually spend 300 a day at least in refreshes on energy, and then Cantina I spent 100 on Cantina and 200 on light side, dark side. So I don't have a lot, and I mean, I guess I could, but what? You buy 20 sim tickets, that's gone, like super fast. Now I'm gonna get sim tickets when I refresh. So, Tassine said my server has players who started 1 to 3 months before me. The highest I got was rank 48. Yeah, it's difficult if you get on one of those servers. Now Juan just started a new account today. If you guys missed it, he was talking about at the beginning of the live stream. He started a new server, and he's 700. Was the 700 7 can't even say it. He's the 700th person to start on his server. So yeah, that's great. He got real lucky. He got real lucky on his. Yeah, based on all the knowledge that we have, to start at 700, wow, you can really do some damage on a server like that. Tassine said, I'm going to request the EA for a new server. The one I'm in is pretty much impossible. If you do it, man, let us know if it worked. I'd be curious to know if that works. I'm sure we got a lot of people that would like to know about that. John said you got to start a new account, Tassine. Yeah, if you haven't invested a lot of money into your account, you could try your luck at a new one. Just see how you do. You just got to make a new Google Play or iTunes or iTunes Game Center account. The seed said, "I've got a bag." Yeah, you can try, man. Let us know. Let us know how it works out. I'd be curious to know. Tassine said, "If I want to be number one on my server, I'd have to spend over 2K." That's what they want you to do. So that's why I'm thinking chances are they probably won't let you, but. You never know. If you can do it, let us know. Here's my motto, man. You don't know until you ask, man. Here's the worst that can happen. They say no. That's the worst that they can do. Yeah, if you invested a lot, it'd be hard to start over. John said he spent 200 and he's ranked 1. Lots of pay to play on this server. Yeah, you can do it, man. That's why we're kind of doing that with the Droid account. On this account that I got on the screen right now, I'm trying to see that. And it's again, if you go back to that video that I posted with my one live stream, how to be the best on your server, we kind of break down how to do that regardless of your budget. We talk about just having a good game plan is the key. When I first started, even on my pay-to-play account, I was just all over the place with the building mats and training people and leveling people and doing all kinds of things. I mean, you need to focus on a team that you really want to go with, that you think is going to be strong in arena, and you got to focus on that team 100% first. Okay, he said, if you guys know Jedi Master Aelin, yep, his first account is number 1 on my server. Don't know why I'm on his server when he started way before me. Yeah, man. I mean, they fill up. I can't remember how many are on a server. Somebody posted it. I don't know if it's 30,000 or 50,000, but if you got on newer, if you started like when the game was not quite as promoted as it is now, there were probably long stretches to fill up a server. Now I think servers are filling up really quick, especially with people making additional accounts and the game becoming more popular and more promoted. So yeah, I could see that happening. Yeah, I'm so far ahead on my server now. I mean, I was first level 70 on my server, and I'm still, against most people in my top 10 are going to be, level 63, 65, some lower than that. So I got a ways to go until they catch up to me at 70. But once I do, I know it's going to be super competitive. So once we're all the same level. But for right now, I will take advantage of the situation. Let's see what Poe can do here, if anything. Oh my goodness, you started, think about this, you started mid to late January, you're level 68. My main account, I started like 3 or 4 days or more into February, and I'm 70 on it. Oh my goodness, it makes me feel bad. John said he started about the same time as me, so that's cool. Yep. You know what? 60 to 70 wasn't that bad for me. I thought it was going to be a lot worse, a lot harder to get it, but it wasn't that bad at all. But I was refreshing every day up to 900. Once it got to 900 refreshes, I would stop, and I would typically refresh Cantina twice, and I would always complete my dailies. So. Yeah, if you're not at least completing your dailies, man, you got to complete your dailies. That's huge. Super important. Tazine says, "Screw you for that comment." Ah, nice, nice. I'm just saying, is that you probably missed your dailies. You probably didn't do your dailies quite a few times, so. Just important to do those dailies. I'm not bashing you. I'm just saying. I started like a month ago and I'm level 66. Yeah, yep. John said, yeah, I'm level 65 now. Almost caught up to level 70s in my server. Just seeing, I missed 6 Galactic Wars. Yeah, Galactic Wars, just keep in mind, you don't have to complete the Galactic Wars for the daily. You just have to start it. You just do one battle. So that's why when it resets, whatever, I'm kind of doing my reset routine. I just make sure I at least do one Galactic War battle, get that out of the way, complete my daily as quickly as possible. Leveling characters from 60 to 70 sucks. Yes, absolutely it does. That's the nightmare. Getting your actual player level from 60 to 70 isn't as bad as I thought. It's satisfying taking down our teams. Yeah, I know people feel good on my server when they beat me. You know, there's people that they can do it. So. I know it makes them feel good to beat somebody's level 70 or whatever, but I always finish at rank 1. I never not finish at rank 1. So I'm not sure why people complain about credits. I haven't went under 5 million since I passed the 6 million credits. It just depends, man. It just depends on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to do level up different squads, it gets expensive. So I think that's why to do that. I mean, to star up a character from star 6 to star 7 is $1 million a pop. So. Okay, Benjamin asked, Tazine, what player level are you? And then Tazine says 68. And he said, how many level 68 characters do you have in that 7-star? That's going to be the question, because it gets real expensive to start maxing people. Tazine said I have 5 level 68s, 2 level 66, and Count Dooku and Phasma are level 66, Poggle 64, IG-86 64. Every character except Qui-Gon is 7-star in my top 5. Okay, well you got a good base going for sure. So you're not doing too bad. But the other thing too that limits me, like the training droids, I have a problem with those. I spent a lot of credits on training droids to get Kit Fisto to 70 so I could have him for that Yoda event. Yeah, it does take 1 million to go from 5-star to 7-star. What's up, Chocolate? Welcome back. Good news. Uh-oh, what did you get your Vader? Chocolate said he beat stage 4 and got Vader. Nice, man. Congratulations. He's cool. Good to have. I mean, it's nice to have him unlocked. But again, you know, like we said, I wouldn't invest a ton into him, just because he's not really viable at the moment in game. But cool, man. Good. Tassine said, "Yeah, I'm beginning to get a problem with the droids. I spent about $100. I'll spend more soon. Sadly, I can't spend too much since I'm busy with college. Yeah, just be careful with where you're putting your resources. Make sure you put your resources in the team that you want, and make sure it's a viable team. If you're running into a lot of droids, you know, make sure you're building a comp and investing in people that, you know, can combat that." Crypto said, "I'm trying to restart one of my new accounts." Benjamin said, "Adlord Skunk, how does stealth work in this game? I see that you're able to be targeted and hit, so what's the point of having it?" No, you're not able. Chewie is being hit because he is taunting. So Chewie is taunting, that's why they can hit him. So because if he didn't see him with his taunt on and stealth, and he would just wreck anybody who's not, you know, the taunt would be negated. So if you taunt and stealth, you can see him. Now, if everybody on your team is stealthed, so let's say Barris, JC, and Tebow were all stealth right now, along with everybody else, then it's like nobody's stealth. So if your whole team is stealth, it's like there is no stealth. But if you're stealth and you're a taunter and you taunt, they'll still hit you. So that's cool. I'm glad they did that. Valsy said, "Hey, this video is smooth." Yeah. Hey, Valsy, welcome. Yeah, I just used one of your ally, or you're my ally on one of my accounts. I just used one of your characters in one of these battles. I saw your name and thought of you. Yeah, I'm using a new program to stream. It's called XSplit. So I'm trying that out. It's the first time I tested it. It seems like it's running good. So I think I might just go ahead and upgrade to the next package of that, and we'll just use that to stream. It seems to be a lot better based on what you guys are saying. But thank you for noticing that. Tassine, how about this team? Qui-Gon Jinn, Luminara, JC. He's going to be replaced very soon. GS and Sidious. Is that an arena team? You're talking about for arena? John said, "A Sid is only good as leader." Tassine said, "I like his healing immunity." Dalsey said, "Looking good." Lumi and JC on opposite teams waste their heals. I'm not a big fan of healers in arena anymore. I used to run JC and Lumi. Now I don't run any heals in my main account. Let's see. I run, right now, this is just right now. Oh, I can't see it, but let's go to my characters. Right now I'm running Qui-Gon Jinn lead, Poggle, Leia, Rey, and Poe. I'd rather switch out Poe. If I was going to do that team, so here's my two other options. So take Poe out. I'm either going to put in Royal Guard, or I'm going to put in Hoth Rebel Scout. So Hoth Rebel Scout or Royal Guard are going to go in there. So it's going to be Qui-Gon Jinn, Geo, Leia, Rey, and then either Royal Guard or Hoth Rebel Scout. So that's going to be my arena team. But right now I do have that team in, but with Poe in instead. Yeah, sometimes. Oh, you're right. And there is a bug. If you're watching that Droid account, the game planner, Chewie will sometimes, when he after his taunt, he will still be targeted in stealth. I don't know if it's just a bug with Chewie or what. He's the only character I noticed that does that. So, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. I'm glad that they do that, really, honestly, because I'd rather have him hit Chewie. But yeah, Chewie will get hit through stealth sometimes without his taunt. Yeah, I did notice that. So, Maybe. Benjamin said, I just saw multiple droids hit him and not all characters were stealth. After you get hit in stealth, are you able to be targeted? Maybe if they already hit him. Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe it is that if you're hit once you're in stealth, you can be targeted again. I don't know. I've only noticed it with Chewie, so, which is fine, honestly, because I would rather have them target Chewie than anybody else on my team since he's my tank. Or Tebow, but Chewie seems to have a lot more hit points than Tebow. So, okay, cool. And then just some general chats going on right now, so I won't read all that, but they're just general stuff. They're talking about just different teams and stuff. But yeah, if you're watching the replay of this, or if you're new to the stream, subscribe to the channel because you will be alerted to the live streams. I know sometimes, for most people, the live streams are long. I'm going to try to partner up maybe with Chocolate or somebody and have them edit the videos down so we can have them in a little bit more compact version. Certain content put together. But yeah, we do go over some good stuff, good team building comps and stuff like that. Just general good stuff for the game. Yeah, John said make sure you're maxing out your gear. Yeah, absolutely, max out your gear. It's really important. Stars are not. I think in the early game, stars are less important than gear. I think it goes gear, ability mats, then stars in the early game. Let's see. Okay, Tassine said I had 6K crystals, so tempted to spend on chromium. Benjamin said, Tassine, do not spend those crystals on chromium. That's not nearly enough to get anything good. Spend it on refills. I agree 100%. Spend on refills to get gear and level. John said, I'm almost gear 9 with Poggle. Nice. Or gear 8. Sorry, he meant gear 8, he said. So good, that's good. I didn't think Poggle was a gear 9 character, but I know there's probably about 8 characters that are gear 9, I think. Yeah, it's tempting when you got the extra crystals. Don't do it. I did it on my Droid account. I did break down and buy a little bit of crystals, and I wish I wouldn't have spent those on the stupid chromium packs. I did buy 2 packs. It was such a waste. I could have used probably 4 or 5 more days of refills or more if I rationed them a little better. So yeah, it's a waste. Yeah, no, I want to leave the video. I'm always going to leave the live stream like this. I'll always leave the live stream for the people who are fans of my stream or my channel based on the way it is. I don't want to change that. I just want to be able to cut up, because you can cut up these videos and make new videos out of them. Leave this one intact. Nothing will change here. But we'll cut them up so we can have some smaller segments for some people that maybe, just want to learn about Yoda or just want to learn about, certain topics that we're talking about. So... Tassine said, I spent 5K crystals on this account on those chromiums. I felt like I was lucky. Yeah, I mean, you can get lucky with those chromiums, man, but chances are you're not going to be. So just keep that in mind. It's always nice to get lucky, but for the majority, just keep in mind, chances are you're not going to be. He said, then I got pissed. He said, then I got pissed since I earned those crystals as free to play, but I spent a lot of crystals on refreshes. I hit the refreshes until they hit 200 and stop. Yeah, that's good. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a scene I've never gotten lucky with packs. Yeah. Does anybody ever? Crypto said, does anybody ever read the terms of service on something? It depends. Like, what are you referring to? Do you mean this game? Juan, I have not been lucky with packs in the past either. Yeah, packs are all or nothing. Yeah, if you're not gonna go crazy with them, there's no reason to really do them. Crystals are better spent on refills. I agree 100%. Back, got my Vader leveled up, Chocolate said. How much have you spent on this game? I'm just curious. I had that question asked earlier. I don't really honestly know. I'll tell you this. I have... Oops. I have... We know I have every character unlocked, and I got a lot of extra shards for a lot of the characters. I don't know. I couldn't give you an answer on that, and I probably don't really want to know. But I'll tell you this. It's a lot. It's a lot. And I don't recommend it for 95% of the people out there. I wouldn't recommend doing it. And going back now, like I said earlier in the stream, I could have went, knowing what I know now, I could have went back and not spent, I could have maybe have spent 20 to 25% of what I did, and I think I would actually be better off where I am now, because I would have used that energy on going after the specific characters I want. I just went through the top 10 list, and all the characters that are in that top 10 list, none of them are Chromium exclusives. So I could have had a great set of characters. I could have had maybe geared a little farther along. So yeah, I mean, I'm not going to regret that I did it, but I'm going back in time, I would have done it differently. I wouldn't have done as much. Yeah. Yeah, true. Yeah. So there's other people there that, I mean, there's people I know that come to the channel, like them, for example. I've spoken with him through Line App, and actually we spoke on the phone before. He's one of the people that frequent. He wasn't here today though. I didn't see him in the stream today. He must have got busy, but I know him. I mean, he's in a way high income bracket. He does very well for himself. So he has a little bit more income that he can invest in the game. I mean, he has a 7-star Grievous maxed out. I mean, for him, it's not as big of a deal. So if you have the income able to do it, and that's what you choose to do with your free income, or I mean your for your income level or whatever, absolutely, man. If that's what you enjoy doing, do what you want to do with it. It's your money. But if you're maybe you aren't at that income level, don't think that you have to do it to be successful in this game. That's a trap. It's a trick. Don't do it. You don't have to be successful. I'm trying to prove that with my Droid account. And as you can see with my Droid account, oops, where's that at? With the Droid account, I'm finishing in the top 20. I'm able to finish in the top 20 every day. I'm currently top 12. And I mean, this account has obviously less than $150 invested into it. So, I mean, by no means is there crazy money invested in the account. And I think, I'm telling you honestly, based on where I'm at right now, where my main team is, my arena team right now, compared to where I was at this level, at level 55 on this account, compared to where I was at level 55 on my main account, I think I'm a lot better, in a much better position. Especially going forward once I get into the 60s, because some of these guys that got these pay-to-play accounts, if they don't continue, like this guy's got a 6-star Leia. So he's following right along the path that I walked on my first account. So you know, and he actually picked a fairly decent. I mean, his Leia is pretty good. So if he spends a little bit more, obviously he could get her a 7-star. And it looks like the guy doesn't have a problem doing it. So you know, he's got a pretty good base going here. I mean, Rey is going to take him a little bit of time, but you know, this is a good team for him. This rank 10 guy Flex. So he's doing good. He's paid to play, but he's got a good comp build. I think where I'm at now compared to where I was at 55 on my other account, I think I'm in a better spot just with my overall power of my team, because I focused all my gear and stuff on and ability mats on my main team, not spreading it out all over my roster. And I don't have as big of a roster here. So let's see. To get everything 7 stars, you're probably looking at 1,500 to 2,000, probably a lot more. I would agree, probably a lot more to get everything 7 stars. Jiggy, FYI, I spend around $60 only on refreshes, and I'm around 50 to 20 in arena. Nice set of tunes though. Yeah, absolutely, you can do it. I mean, that's the point. I mean, that's why I stress that. I stress you don't have to spend a lot of money on this game if you just go about it with a good game plan. You know, 7-star Grievous, holy crap! Yeah, I just had him. I just played him earlier, and we were doing these auto matches. We were talking. He was my ally, and I pulled him up, and he played with my Droid team. I have Bim as a friend, and his Grievous is sick. Yeah, he is. I got rank 80 before I spent any money on mine. John said. Tassine, what do I do for work? For me, for the last few years, I've been in executive management, and I'm usually more in the marketing side of things. But yeah, I typically just executive management business, or own my own business. Ben is a person who frequents the live streams a lot. His account's very well progressed. I actually have his roster, I think. Well, I'm not going to pull that up because I think he put his phone number in there. Let me see. Hang on a second. Let me go turn this off for a second. Let me just look. Just want to make sure I wouldn't list anybody's personal information. So, okay. Let me come back over to it. Okay, so here's his roster. We'll start with his lowest to highest. And this was a while back. This was probably last week or maybe 2 weeks ago. I'm not sure when he sent me this. We'll look at the date when we get up to the top. So really, technically, he's played longer than me. So he has a lot more characters at 70. I mean, you know, I just hit 70 recently. He sent that to me on March 5th, so about 2 weeks ago or so is when he sent me this. But, I mean, I got a lot of shards that I could open up characters 7-star too. I could probably get Grievous if I wanted to promote a bunch of my characters. But honestly, I don't want to, because I don't want to waste the energy. I'd have to buy credits to do it. And I don't want to waste that on that just to get garbage characters like Night Stalker Initiate. You know, I got a bunch of extra shards for her, but I don't want her, you know. The Jedi Guardian one is another one. The Coruscant Underworld Police. You know, I could promote the 7 stars and have a bunch of shards left over to put towards Grievous, but I don't want to. I don't want to put those towards him. So that's mine. So that's comparing the two, but. My max power is Luminar on my team, 3K. Is it worth putting Vader on my team if I level him up a bunch? Well, it sounds like you're on maybe a little bit newer server, a lower level server. You might be able to do it. He's not going to be long term though. Just keep that in mind. He's not a long term character. So, Crypto's got to head out. Thanks, Crypto. I'm going to end the live stream here in just a few minutes too. I just want to get through this chat here. Let's see what you guys are saying. I plan on becoming a doctor, but I'm probably going to change my mind to Scene said. Oh, really? What did you plan on changing it to? What do you want to change it to? Um, 11 years is just too much. Yeah, I agree. That's a lot. You make good money, though. Jiggy said, Vader's not worth it, man. He's too slow, and once you use his special, he's useless. He's good, fun for dark side battles. How far along is my General Grievous? My General Grievous is right here. Where is he? He is unlocked at 4-star. I haven't invested any more shards into him, and I'm not going to. There's no reason to right now. If I had enough shard shop shards at some point where I could 7-star them, I would consider doing it. But you never know. They might release somebody else, or who knows. So I'm just leaving those in the bank in the shard shop for now as I get them. And then when I, if I ever had enough to get Grievous, I would get him then where I could get him 7-star. But I'm not in any rush to get him. He's just not high on my priority list. I don't even really run droids on this account. I don't even have a droid team on this account. So if I could get him on my other account, that might make more sense. But will Vader ever be viable since he's one of my favorite characters? Yeah, I think eventually you're gonna be able to get access to more. I mean, obviously now they open him up in the shard shop, so you can get a little bit of shards there. But currently, I mean, the way the game's set up right now, no. I mean, it's going to be a long time until they're going to have to come up with another method for you to be able to get shards for him. So we'll see. Maybe they'll have an event down the road where you can get more shards for him. To see an investor, if you're smart, you can make more than triple a doctor. Absolutely. If you're an investor, you can make all the money in the world. Justine said, yeah, Royal Guard is really good now. Yep. Do I have a 5-star Vader? No, I don't think I do. What's my Vader at? My Vader is... I'm 20 shards away from 5-starring Vader. So, I played with him up until, what level is he, like 45 or something? 43. So I played with him for a little bit. He was fun to mess around with. But again, I mean, it was another kind of waste of resources. There's a lot of characters down here that are wasted resources. But I will throw them in. Some of these characters are good fodder for Galactic Wars, just to get some of the cooldowns of the enemy team down before you send your main team in. So that's that. I'm continuing again. Like I said, I'm working on Geo to get him all the way geared up as far as I can. Right now I'm working on these, whatever this is. To get that, I need 7 more of those. Hopefully at reset I'll get those. That'll be done. And then I'll probably do this for Geo because that's just so strong. This is just a strong set of gear to put on him. So I'll probably do that, finish him, and then I got to move over to Leia and do the same thing for her. So basically the same deal as Geo. So we got to get that down. That's why I'm probably going to hold off on the Yoda event to 7-star them, to finish the 7-star event till the next month. Just because I don't want to dump a bunch more resources into another Jedi, and plus my my Barriss will be 7-star by then. So I'll probably try Yoda a few more times this round with the team I got, just to see. You never know. Sometimes the numbers fall in your favor. You just never know. But I really think, based on our what we talked about earlier in the live stream about Yoda to have a good game plan, I'll probably just follow that, or I'll plan on just following that game plan, get him next round, and be done. Not a big deal. Do you think they'll ever release Rebel Luke or Emperor Palpatine? Yeah, he's already in the game. The character's already there. If you go to that swgoh.gg and go to spoilers, you can see all the people that are in. They'll definitely release them eventually. And obviously we'll get Jedi Luke at some point. Do you guys buy Vader shards in the shard shop? I do. Yeah, I do. I do as well. Yeah, shard shop, you got to get one character to 7-star. You get one character to 7-star, the shard shop opens up for you. So, But all right, guys. Well, hey, that sounds good, man. I think we're in the live stream here. I think we have some really good discussion today. You guys were great in chat. Great activity that we had going on. Again, like I said, I know Chocolate has offered, and I'm going to talk more with him. So Chocolate, contact me. I gave you my email and stuff. But yeah, again, if anybody else is interested, it might be a 3 or 4 person job because there's a lot of videos, a lot of content that we do. But if anybody's interested in video editing and wants to edit some of the live streams up and cut them down into smaller portions, I'm not going to change the live streams. I'm not going to change these videos. They'll still be intact. But if we can take some of the data out or some of the video out and put those in smaller chunks for other viewers, that would be cool. So feel free to contact me. You can email me, lordskunk2016@gmail.com. You can hit me up online app at Lord Skunk. Facebook and Twitter is LordSkunk1. But you can get all my stuff if you just go to my website, lordskunk.com. It's links to everything for me there. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate that. I love the fact that you guys leave me great feedback in the comment sections. Please feel free to continue to do that. It's awesome. I love it. I love reading those. If you have any questions, feel free to post those as well. Let me know if you know of anybody that's interested in video editing. I'd like to get a couple people that want to help out with editing these videos. We'll break them down into chunks. Also, if you have any other talents like channel art, anything else, intro, extra videos we could throw on these, whatever. I'm interested in doing it. It's not my forte, so it's not my thing. But if you're interested, or somebody's interested in that kind of stuff, let me know. And also, I told you guys, to think about if you want to, maybe we create a line app, or somebody brought up Discord. I'll do research on that, or maybe throw a forum up on my website if it would help you guys to interact easier. Let me know if you guys are interested in that. I could entertain those thoughts. If you guys don't think it'd be worth it, or you don't think we'd interact on it, I'm not going to waste my time setting it up. But if you think it would be cool, let me know. But sounds good, man. I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate it. Again, thank you everybody for coming. Thank you if you're watching the replay of this. Again, lastly, most importantly, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. And I will see you guys. My goal is to do another live stream tomorrow, so we'll see. Like I said, I apologize for the audio here. My headset is not working for whatever reason, but I did order a mic, and I think that'll be easier anyways for me. A nice mic that's more for streaming and stuff and podcasts. So hopefully that'll be here tomorrow, and we'll test that out. So we'll see the quality there. But cool, man. Have a great night, guys. And I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Probably around like 7 p.m. Eastern. All right, guys. Good luck. See ya. Now I just got to remember how to stop the broadcast. I've never used this program, so